Oh, you forgot your Douce? Forgot your Douce?
Drunk, man?
No. I'm drinking beer too, but I'm.
Oh man, you better control yourself, man.
It's crazy.
I know how you be getting. I know how you be getting.
When I'm drinking liquor, I'm not drinking liquor today. It's just beer. So
I just had one beer.
This nigga fucking meds will drink and talk up a storm, bro.
Hilarious, bro.
Nah, we're good. We're good. I got you, man. I got you.
Fuck happened to the boxes? Somebody left?
I ain't finna embarrass you.
Nah.
What happened to?
I think he's fixing them.
Oh, he's still fixing them.
I'm still fixing the boxes, you know.
Oh,
like I said,
it's a cold open.
I'm a little late on the job because I had to take a dump, bro. So you know what I mean. I'm a little late on.
And he forgot to wipe his ass.
I definitely wiped my ass, bro. Definitely.
You ever like
never that.
A bidet.
Yo, a bidet. Let me tell you something about a bidet, man.
I ain't fucking with no bidet. Tell you that much.
Nice.
Nah.
You need to get. Listen, you need a bidet in your life, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need that much moisture in my ass. No, I'm good.
Yo, JMaine.
Yeah, what's good?
Like the rest in the street, you beat your meat over the toilet seat.
Oh! God.
In the crouch position.
Yo, that off the record was funny.
If you have a bidet, if you do it over a bidet, can you only like imagine shit?
Yo, by the way,
don't nothing be splashing my you know what I mean? Don't nothing be splashing up, you know what I mean? I finesse.
You wanted to know last week this week on Off the Record, who's that porn star that's like a dude but has a pussy?
Wait, huh?
What?
Buck Angel.
Wait.
Buck Angel.
You guys are some different categories.
Yeah, they're different niggas, bro. Like they just oh my god.
Nah, this is a notorious one though. Buck Angel.
What happened?
If you listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, you know what I'm
So
talking
they a
about.
dude and they got a what? Oh, they a
Nothing, man. Nothing. This is a PG-13 show.
yeah.
I know this is a family-friendly show.
Crazy.
Yo, did they update like the chat? Why they keep asking me to like hide certain comments and shit?
Yo, bro, it's been doing that for me too. I don't know what's going on with that shit.
Hide certain comments.
Yeah, like somebody will write something and they'll say hide or ignore or some shit like that.
Oh,
I've noticed
they say
that
something
too.
explicit, it'll ask.
They say something like with a curse word.
Yeah, it'll ask them.
That's all.
Look, this comment said the Smash community needs to get nuked, and that shit said show or hide.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because
That's
they
a
put
mob's
nuked.
job to let messages go through or not.
Yeah, it's weird, yo. When did they start doing that? Because I just noticed that on my stream.
Years. It's been years.
It seems like it's a little bit more sensitive though. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I never noticed this so much, yo.
The chat says that me and OneNyte are low.
Don't worry, we're gonna
do a
correct
mic check
everything,
real
bro.
quick.
We're gonna correct. I still have to finish the boxes, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We're a little late today. I apologize, but you know, you get a little bit of a pre-show, so get a little.
That shit ain't different, huh, Kofi?
Bro, I feel 10 pounds lighter, nigga, dog.
Yeah.
Kofi took the laxative and he was like fucked up for like 3 days. He thought he was gonna die.
Oh my god, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Why did you do that?
No, because yo,
take you out, bro.
No, but it's good to clear your system every once in a while. You feel me, Jack? You know what I mean? You look like you need a laxative with all that shit you be eating, bro. You know what I mean?
Goodness.
all that jiggy food.
That jiggy food, that slop that he be eating, bro. Like,
Oh man, come on, dog.
yeah, I remember that this nigga posted like a burger, bro. That shit was the messiest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. It really looked like vomit. It looked like vomit on a bun if I'm keeping it in a buck, bro. It was kind of nasty.
Shit took a couple years off your life. What?
What did he say?
Did you say?
How would you say, Jack?
Sir.
Wait, what?
I ain't say nothing. What you say?
I heard some wild shit. What did you say? Repeat that, sir.
Wow.
No, I ain't say nothing, young.
What did he
I
say?
ain't say nothing, young. I ain't say nothing, bruh.
Listen, man, you don't disrespect JackMove Joanna out here in these streets.
JackMove Joanna. You definitely look like a Joanna. In that second picture, dog, you definitely look like a Joanna.
Bro, Jack, with whoever's doing these face
Man,
apps
the streets is hungry, dog.
whoever's doing these face apps of you, man, shit is crazy, man.
That's him. That's
I mean,
Jack
silly.
Sir, I have the best face app. Let's be real.
You know what, Alex? You look like, you know, in your little shit, you look like a man, bro. Like, you actually look like a trap. Like, even as a female, you look like a man, bro. Like,
You like a trans out, man.
You look like a man, bro. Like, straight up.
Don't worry, I'll give you something, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro.
Y'all stupid.
Oh, man. Y'all ready for the NBA to get back? What's it? This month, right?
Bro, everybody testing positive about this motherfucker. I don't know when that shit gonna come back.
I seen that shit. I seen
Bro,
that
Brooklyn Nets gonna be putting the D-League team on the field.
How dare you?
I mean, on the court.
shit. I seen that shit.
Damn.
Yo, you
But
guys
nah.
seen Zion Williamson's gonna be on the cover of 2K and Kobe too?
Yo,
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that and some other shit about
we got-
2K.
yeah, 2K.
Some other shit about 2K that I'm not liking it. I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
that's another thing I ain't even talking about. Yeah, Zion didn't even deserve that cover, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Generation. They should have given it to John Morant. Keep it real.
Nah, they should have gave it to Luka. Luka Doncic should have got that over
Zion?
those two.
When's the last time a white guy was on the cover of 2K?
Now you're saying that, yo. Now that you say that. Now that you say that.
Dirk might have been the last.
Yeah, he was a white dude on 2K.
What was the last time?
They did a Larry Bird variant cover, I think.
Oh yeah, Larry and then Dirk, I think was another one. I think that
But
might
that
have
was
been
a
on it.
long time ago.
But they're in the front of like every FIFA, so like they got that one. They can chill.
Facts.
That is true. Messi been on the cover for like how many fucking games, bro?
Yo, what's this Cloud raining?
Oh, no, I don't
money?
think
What's
Dirk
going
was even
here?
on the
You
cover.
guys are fancy. Look, why am I seeing Clouds raining money?
Yeah, it's just the
What?
alert box
Oh,
and
what is
shit,
that?
bro.
People donated.
I need some of that. What is that?
Oh, you talking about the alerts?
Yeah.
And that like BG's one.
Wait, is this the first? Is this the first podcast that we did the 24-hour stream?
Since we did,
Since
yeah.
we did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what y'all think, bro? How was it, bro? You know, JMaine was sleep.
Bruh. Yeah, I had to add some theatrics to the show, you know what I mean? Make it a little bit spicy.
Sleep.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, I enjoyed it still. You know,
Then I took an edible and almost died, but yeah.
we've been having a little bit of a debate who played the best games though, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I think I had the best lineup, but niggas don't want to discuss that, bro.
I had the best lineup.
Nah, Alex had the best lineup.
Shut up, just because you're a part of his stream, bro. That's why you gassing.
I'm completely unbiased.
You're definitely biased because you're a part of his stream, bro.
I had the best lineup.
Definitely not. That kill shot or whatever shit that shit was some bullshit, bro.
Ultra kill.
That shit was some bullshit. Some
Good
bullshit.
video game.
Some PC
It's a
bullshit.
good video game. Don't worry, you're gonna be playing that game soon. You'll be like, oh, it's a good game. What's wrong?
I apologize for my behavior in that 24-hour stream. My bad, y'all.
No, you don't.
Oh, you were sauced?
He is definitely sauce.
I was wilding.
Bro, doing bear shit in the woods. So of course this guy was drunk.
There's a
bro.
bear shit in the
You know,
woods.
Med's been actually doing better. Like these days, he don't be drunk. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I remember there was a time that you couldn't find this nigga on Discord not fucking sober, bro.
Yo, one night heard me every one of those times. He knows all those times.
All right, yo, we ready to go. That's pretty much ready to go. That's everything.
I got the water today, boy.
Right?
No drinking.
No,
I'm
do
good.
say? Okay.
Nah, bro. The edible I told that shit got me leading a different lifestyle, bro. I'm done. Shit got me, you know what I mean? Got me straight, dog.
That was a bad experience. Whoever gave you that's a dick.
Nah, it's actually my homegirl. She cool, but yeah, they got the same time. She didn't know how I was gonna react though. So it's
All
like,
right, let's go ahead and start it. We're
my
pretty
fault.
much 17 minutes late anyways. Press Start Podcast, episode 157. Now we getting there. Today it's a full house. We got two special guests joining us, my boys. You know, it's always a pleasure talking with them. We got, you know, the king of pirates himself, Blackbeard Jack Sparrow. He goes by a lot of other aliases. OneNyte, say what's up.
Wait. Why are you dressing me like that? You're the one who's looking to come over to our
That's
side.
what I'm saying. You know, I was gonna be like, yo, you gotta teach
I
me
don't
some
pirate
ways.
games anymore. I don't pirate games anymore.
Alright,
Take ways. I don't do it anymore.
alright, yo, you heard us. You heard it here first. He's clean. He's clean.
I'm clean. I bought Resident Evil 3 yesterday, like the other day. I waited, and you know they don't provide me the pirate, so I paid for it.
You
So
know?
I paid for all my Switch games as well.
Cap.
Pirate them.
And we got my other boy up in here. We got Meds in here. Say what's up, Meds.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm sorry for all the stupid shit I say on stream, but hey, it is what it is.
All right, you know.
meds if you didn't, bro.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I can't be anybody but myself. So
Facts.
And you know, for anyone new that's watching, I'm gonna introduce the main cast, a beautiful cast. We're gonna start off with Jack. Say what's up. You know y'all pretty.
What's
dog.
good, everybody? Hope everybody's
No, not you.
having a good week. I'm definitely pretty. Hope everybody having a good week, man. How y'all doing?
Yeah, Jack definitely be feeling pretty with all them girl filter pics he be posting on the timeline and shit.
Y'all see it, man. Hey, I might be the baddest dude in the community. You know what I mean? Y'all saw it.
Wow.
Y'all saw it, man. At first,
All right, yo.
Yeah.
Press 1 in the chat if you think Jack makes an attractive female. Press 2 in the chat if he makes an ugly ass female. You know what I mean?
I look better as a woman.
Kid Smooth about to go ham on that one.
So,
Now, didn't Kid Smooth say you would look good as a female?
There it is. Oh man, they're bad ones. What? What?
Yo, Jack, start the OnlyFans, bro. It's confirmed. Start the fucking
hey, man,
OnlyFans, bro.
you know what?
JackMove, Joanna.
You know what time it is.
JMaine, say what up.
No,
say what up to the people. One Alex.
Jacqueline move.
Jacqueline.
Freaky as hell. Jacqueline. What's going on, everybody? Of course, JMaine back checking in with the podcast. Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in to the 24-hour the fuck was it live stream. I did forget a super chat, so I want to get that off now because I don't know if this person is subbed to Off the Record or watched Off the Record or whatever. But King Proud did donate to the podcast during the 24-hour stream, so he said, "What up, JMaine, my New York brother? Hope you enjoying it." So appreciate, of course, all the donations, all the support that we had got. And yeah, hopefully, y'all hit the like button, check out the Patreon, stick around, share the stream out, and let's have a good show, man.
And last but not least, my boy Alex, say what's up.
What's up, everybody? Thank you, everybody, for showing up and coming out. The 24-hour stream was absolutely amazing. The streams from everybody else jumping into every one of their streams while we're streaming is awesome. There's a lot of streams behind that. And also, I'm going to plug my own little side podcast, the 3 Frames Per Second podcast, which you can watch on my channel, where we make fun of a lot of people saying dumb things on the internet. So definitely enjoy that as well.
Definitely go check that out. And I want to do a couple of shout outs before we get started. I want to shout out Nova for putting the podcast, I got to shout out Nova for putting the podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, all that stuff. So you can also listen to PSP there. And I want to shout out Notorious Nicholas for continuing putting the timestamps in the chat. We really appreciate it. So shout out to both of y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Where are we starting today, man? $69. Should we start there or what? What's up?
$69.
Shit.
First of all,
That's a good one right there.
That thumbnail is fire.
Yeah, I put this one. BG definitely can't copy this one. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely can't copy this. He don't got the skill and the capacity to make a thumbnail this creative.
This whole thing is fucking stupid. Like, I knew this was gonna happen. I called this fucking happening, and the fact that people are actually okay with it is ridiculous.
Oh, the
Before
$70.
Before I go on a rant, does anyone else have anything else to say? Because I'm going to pop off.
All right, so let's introduce the topic first, so people actually know what we're talking about. So,
okay,
this is what's going on. As you can tell by the title of the podcast, there's been some rumblings. There's been some, Amazon postings in the past, hinting that games might be increasing in price starting next generation, and someone like me, I had like a negative reaction to it, especially when I seen that Crash Bandicoot was priced higher. And to this day, if you check on bestbuy.ca, for us Canadians, it's still priced higher, like at $85 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I think this is just a sign of what's to come. And today we got some news, about NBA 2K. To be honest, I don't give a fuck about no NBA 2K at this point. I kind of fell off 2K long ago, but it's what it's being priced at is what's concerning me. So currently,
not only that, but also Crash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, current generation versions of NBA 2K21 is going to be priced at $59 for base price, but the next generation version is going to be priced at $69.99. Yes. So that's something. And how do you guys feel about games costing $10 more? And that's the discussion I want to start off this podcast with. And people in the chat, do you guys care to pay, $10 extra? Does this bother you, or you guys are indifferent about, games costing $10 more? And it doesn't look like it's going to be only 2K. And we're not just talking about 2K because we don't really care about 2K like that. You know what I'm saying? We were focusing on the price point of games costing $69 possibly in the future. So, Meds, you want to say something? Get some off.
Yeah, I just to kick it off, like you said, it's not just this 2K, because if I'm not mistaken, last week when they revealed Crash, they said it was also going to be $69.99, right?
Or was it 80,
I think
84
they brought it
Canadian?
back down though.
I think it was
They brought
84
back down.
Canadian.
Okay, yeah, because it was just the Canadian price that they had inflated, right?
Yeah, the Canadian
yeah.
price is up. Yeah.
But not only that, but also 2K is also selling, like, there's no backwards compatibility. If you want the next gen version, they're selling you a bundle basically of both for 100, which is also
Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
So you got to buy $100 version in order to get both next gen and current
Yeah.
gen.
Oh, so there's no smart
There's-
delivery
there's-
here.
So there's a
No,
caveat.
no.
There's a caveat to that. Okay.
What's that?
If you buy the $100 Mamba Forever edition, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what happens is you get the standard
Yeah.
edition for the next gen console. You don't get the same Mamba edition.
Yo, this is crazy.
So
It's not
if you
included in the
want,
next gen version.
so you spend $100 for a few months,
The fuck,
and then for
bro?
you to carry everything over, you have to then spend another $100 on the next version for the next console.
Yep.
So you
No, I
don't
don't
even
think that's
think
right.
about
I don't think that's right.
All right,
It is-
J-Maine,
it is
so
100%
It's not
Explain
an
it.
extra 100. It's 100
No.
total.
All right, so
I
J-Maine,
think-
explain it.
It is 100 for both editions.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
If
it says
you-
right here, your like my team stuff, your tokens, your cards, your points, and shit like that carries over.
No,
That's
that
cross.
carries over. It's
that's
the
cross
extra
progression.
content
Got
from
you.
the Mamba edition that does not carry over.
It's the stuff from the Mamba that doesn't carry over.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what that. We don't know that yet.
Yeah.
Who cares? It doesn't matter. It should be the same edition across both consoles and
Yeah.
both generations.
Sure.
So, like, the interesting part about the whole sort of the price you pay for video games and like the transition between two generations, and when you push something like smart delivery and say, well, this is smart delivery, you've got that smart delivery is this. We all know what smart delivery is. It's not anything fancy. It's just a fancy slogan. But everyone has a price, and I don't think the industry knows what our price is yet. Hence why they're going to keep raising it. My price was decided years ago when I was paying $49.99 in pounds for video games. Now they're $54.99. I'm not paying $54.99 for a brand new video game. People can pay as much as what they want, but I have a price. Everyone has a price. And when you choose to just say, oh, yeah, fine, I'll pay this, I'll pay that, then they're only going to increase the price. Don't think they're going to stop, because they're not. They're only going to stop when they think that you see is fair to stop.
Right.
So, yeah, $70 isn't going to be the stopping point. It's only going to increase more and more and more. Just like if you catch the bus. Every year they increase bus fares because people need to catch the bus. They do monitoring. They see how many people catch the bus. More people catch the bus, we're going to increase the price. More people are buying games, like, per attachment. So of course they're going to increase the price. Nintendo does it all the time. Look at how many games were sold attached to a Switch game on the release. Tons. The attachment was stupid. That's why Nintendo games don't decrease in price, because people buy them. Even though and they retain their value, although something's extremely old and available on the pre-owned market, they hold their value. So I mean, I'm done paying that price. Hence why I paid for Resident Evil 3, because it was $24.99. I bought that game. That's my value. I'm going to buy that.
So, J-Maine,
Yeah.
what do you think of this situation? Because I know you still play 2K and stuff like that. So how do you
I
feel?
actually haven't for the past few
Oh,
years.
oh
but,
yeah. Okay. So how
yeah.
do you feel about just the pricing of gaming, where it's going for the next generation? Where I read the Bloomberg article that I think also posted something, or no, it was Gaming Biz. I'm sorry, it was Gaming Biz that posted it, and they're saying that this is gonna actually be a thing for next generation, where some AAA games are gonna be $69.99 US. So that means $89.99 for us Canadians over here. Whatever that means in the UK, that $10 more or whatever equivalent to the UK price.
That's before tax.
Yeah, that's before taxes. So how do you feel about just games costing that much?
Yeah, I don't know, for this to be like the first game that's kind of out there with the $70 price tag like that, it's a little crazy, because I always thought like they talked about price increases and microtransactions being because games are getting more expensive and stuff like that, so they had to do things like DLC and microtransactions to help make up costs. But 2K is one of those games that if you know anybody that plays this game, they don't even buy the $60 edition because you literally need those microtransactions that come with a legendary edition or something like that in order to, get your player up and stuff like that. So people religiously buy microtransactions in 2K. It's almost like a culture, and it's a thing. Like if you don't buy it, then you shit out of luck. So for a game like this that has profited so much off microtransactions, it's just weird for me to see that, they're raising the price $10, and like, what else are they going to be offering to kind of make the consumer feel good about that? I don't think personally I'm a care too much about the $10 increase, simply because I don't pay full price typically for games with game sharing. But I just want to see what the message is going to be from these publishers and developers about why they want to increase the games $10 and what they're going to be offering us in return as, something that's different from last generation, other than just graphics and shit like that.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something real quick, Alex, before I forget?
Yeah.
See, this is great, and I really want to see the difference between these two versions. JMaine, especially in the 2K scenario, because people, throw the idea out there is if we're paying more for games, then maybe they will stop with the bad practices, the microtransactions. But no, all of that should still continue. So that's what I'm saying. Like 2K, them coming out and being the first one to do this is kind of spooky to me, because that's the company that they strive on selling microtransactions, virtual coins for, my career, my player, and all sorts of shit. They have the worst. They have the worst kind of microtransactions. So you cannot tell me that they're lacking in funds right now, because I know that's a lot of people's reason why development costs has got more. But I know dumb niggas over there are making bank off this microtransactions. Now they're charging $10 more for potentially a version increase of visual performance. I'm pretty sure the two versions are not going to be drastic between the PS4 and the PS5 version. I don't think they're going to be like drastic. Maybe they said that's going to load faster, of course, because they have SSDs now in the consoles and other stuff like that, and some other new content which have yet to be seen. So I'm just really curious on how, they're going to convince people, or people are okay with this too. I just want to see how how people are going to react to this. But Alex, what you want to say?
What they're going to do is they're going to give you fucking nothing. They're going to say pay the $70 goddamn if you like it. And then on top of that, what they're going to do is they're going to say, okay, well, here's the $70. We're not going to take out microtransactions because your $10 fucking isn't even worth it, because we make over $100 off you on microtransactions. So we're going to keep that in there on top of that. So what they're going to do is they're going to raise the price $10 anyways. You're going to get nothing in fucking return. You're going to pay the $70 because you're a goddamn simp for a game, because you shouldn't be paying more than $20 for a video game, period, ever. Point blank, end of story. Like, this whole thing is just them trying to make more money off of you as a consumer, because you're such a sheep, you won't fucking realize, if I wait 2 fucking weeks, it's going to go on sale anyways for half the fucking price. Like, none of this is
it's that FOMO, man. That FOMO.
Yo, the weird thing about it is, right, if you play NBA 2K or any of the sports games, this isn't just everyone. You're not paying you're not going to be paying $70 for that game. You're going to be paying around $100 out the door, because if you walk into the store, you don't just buy the game. You buy VC as well.
Absolutely.
Whenever someone buys a new Madden, FIFA, NFL, and all types of games, you're not just buying the video game on its own. Just like Call of Duty, whenever someone goes into the store, they normally buy the game and they go, oh, we get the season pass as well. I guess it's just attachment. But VC is the highest attachment because people always want it. So you're not paying $70 for that game. No way. You're leaving in the store paying $100 easy. Easy.
Let's hear from Jack.
Easy.
I want to hear from Jack. What's your thoughts on this whole 2K situation and, the possibility of next generation games? It's looking at like it's going to be the case that AAA games are going to be $69.99 US. How do you feel about this?
I got a lot of thoughts on this topic. Firstly, I would like to see a couple more games come out with this price point for,
before you
just hop off the porch.
Jump.
But as of right now, But as of right now, I got a couple of thoughts on this. First thought, actually, the way gaming is monetized, I'm surprised we went like damn near 13 years without gaming. Like, the price of the game is increasing. I'm surprised by that already. So
okay,
that's surprising. Me personally, I don't really always wait on unless I'm really anticipating the game. I get it day one, and I usually buy the digital deluxe edition, so I'm used to paying fucking 70 whatever. But I'm not excusing. I'm just saying I don't really give a fuck. But I think certain shit. First of all, 2K scumbags too. 2K scumbags for that shit. Having debate buy the Kobe edition up. That's bullshit. That's pure bullshit. Do not condone that. I just got to think. Honestly, a couple of things. I think game trade-ins are dying. Right? I think they're dying. I think they trying to to see if we gonna go for this shit, right? Because they don't even want to make physical games anymore, right? They want everybody to buy their shit digital. So I think they're trying to justify continuing to produce physical games. I think that's a factor. I think game services like Gamepass, PS Now, I think them shits factor in too. I think they do. You look at 10 million users on this, they playing this shit for how much they pay for the service. We need to make this up on the back end. You know what I mean? So the motherfuckers that's gonna actually buy the game, we got to hit their pockets. You know what I mean? We ain't hitting the people that's getting it up. You know what I mean? So I think all that shit factor into it. Me personally, really give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. If I really want to play a game bad, it's
you're gonna,
like
play. You're gonna buy it. You're gonna have to buy it, bro.
Exactly. Everybody got a price. So if you really want that game, you're gonna pay the price to play it day one.
See, I'm not gonna.
It is what it is. Everybody's guilty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, oh, cause of this, I'm not buying no games completely. Cause like Jack says, everybody has a price. There's gonna be a game that eventually comes out or exclusive, whether it be on PlayStation that looks heat. Maybe Horizon Forbidden West is, $69.99. I'm gonna end up have to pay it, but it doesn't mean that like we still can't like talk about it and like be okay. With, you know what I mean? We can still discuss like the whole situation about prices being increased and stuff like that. So, Med, what do you want to say?
I just wanted to ask Jack and anybody, feel free to answer the question as well. Will this new price make you more selective in what games you buy day one?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm already mad.
Yeah, I feel like I am already too.
Yeah. I think they'll assimilate to the idea of paying $70 and just pay it.
It's
what?
incredibly rare for me to buy a game day one.
See, I think it affects me more a lot because I buy a lot of games, yo. See, that's why I feel like it hurts me more because I'm somebody who naturally actually buys a lot of fucking games, bro. You know what I mean?
With Alex, man, I'm never day one gang. So
yeah, so if you guys weren't selective before and stuff, then I can understand why this doesn't really bother you so much, right? But if you're like someone like me who buys a lot of fucking games and shit like that, then I could see like people like me being a little bit more like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Like I buy games in a month, I might buy 5-6 games in a month. You know what I mean? So
something Jack said though. He mentioned Game Pass. I wanna ask you guys this as well. What do you think this means for services like Game Pass and PS Now?
The price is gonna go up. The price is gonna go up. I've been said that though.
Oh, on the services, you think so?
I've been said Game Pass is gonna increase your prices eventually. I think it's just too cheap the way it is. I think it's gonna increase it eventually.
How soon though? How soon will it happen?
I can see in the next 2 years we see a price increase for Game Pass. Yeah, I'm willing to bet.
Maybe like by the end of next year. Once they start phasing out last generation and shit.
I can see that. Especially if Microsoft actually improves the quality of their games, I can see that price going up.
Yeah, I can see within 2 years. I don't think that's a bold prediction. I think they can. What is it right now? $9.99? 10?
Yeah, it's 15 a month already.
No, that's Game Pass. That's Game Pass Ultimate. No, that's Game Pass Ultimate. So I'm pretty sure they can increase it. Because as the catalog grows, right? Oh, they set out the raise med. As the catalog, the catalog grows and stuff like that. I definitely could see them, wanting to increase the price, and stuff like that. So, what do you, Alex? I'm not smartest nigga, of course. People saying inflation. Is that a good excuse?
That's bullshit.
Is that a good excuse?
No, it's not a good excuse. No, because the thing is, whenever people say inflation, they don't understand what the price of the market, what it'll bear, right? So what that means is, what will the market hold as a weight for a price for a product or a service, and what is too far down the line? What they're basically doing is They're saying, okay, regardless of inflation, here's how much money we need, here's how much money we can make, and here's how much money we think people will be able to actually spend on this product or service. And here's the max that we can do it. And the closer they get to that max, the more that's the price the market will actually bear. Once they cross that threshold, forget it. People are no longer interested no matter what kind of product you're selling, because the price of what you're offering does not match the value of what you're given. And on top of that, $60 doesn't even get you a full game anymore. Now $60 gets you half a game with a day one patch or patches that on top of it that they have to service throughout the life of the game, that you have to buy another game the next year. So I'm giving you my full $60 for half a fucking video game. So there's no value in $60 anymore anyways. So this idea of like, oh, it's inflation, that literally means that you took what $60 is today and then you put in a calculator for inflation. You think that should do it. Yeah, give yourself an MBA, you freaking moron.
See, I want to play. I want to play devil's advocate. You know what I mean? So I want to. How about for the people who are saying, you know, developers are getting fucked, they're not getting enough money? Is this okay to justify the price increase?
Don't give me that.
Here's where you crush the argument, Kofi, because I disagree with Alex to a certain extent, because I feel that inflation is a valid argument. However, it becomes invalid immediately when you factor in the fact that we have microtransactions in these games. Because 100%. If there was no microtransactions in these games, then for sure, obviously the cost of development of games has gone up. Obviously, when the cost to make a product goes up, also the price to sell it also goes up. However, you're making way more money than these $60. Like, that inflation argument is wrong because of the existence of microtransactions.
But then let me also throw this at you as well. It isn't just microtransactions. It's literally a broken, unfinished, unworking product that you now have to patch day one, that at the same token, you're trying to add DLC that you cut from the original concept. You've got an overblown marketing budget that you're spending on. You're literally spending the exact same amount or double the development budget on marketing itself to sell the fucking video game. There are so many games who had a smaller development budget that got in the black because of the fact that they didn't decide to do a overblown marketing budget of what they do for AAA games. Look at Dark Souls is a perfect example. Look at Square Enix, how they were like, oh, Tomb Raider and Hitman were failures, even though they sold millions of copies. Like, that's a ridiculous absolute statement. The whole concept of inflation doesn't make any sense, because what's happening is the businesses are not putting their money where it needs to go in development, and they're putting it in terms of marketing instead, for you to market your product for more customers to buy it instead of putting out a good product. That's the problem.
Okay.
And not only that, this is my last thing. Like, a lot of these like executives out here, they give themselves bonuses and then lay off a ton of staff.
Yeah, we see that.
If you guys want to talk about devs getting paid, regardless of whatever price you're paying for the game, they're still gonna get screwed over. Because look at Randy Pitchford. Randy Pitchford told his entire staff, those bonuses you thought were coming aren't coming, less than like 2 years after giving himself a $10 million bonus.
In like game development, that's literally just the nature of the beast, sadly. Like, as a developer, you're chewed out and thrown up like, all over the place, and then you're forced to find another studio somewhere else. When it comes down to that point, like, this is the choice of a decision of your career, what you're making. And unfortunately, if devs are, I'm not the fly on the wall in a development office, and I don't know what they go through, but you've chosen this career, and it hasn't changed over the past 20 to 30 years. It hasn't changed. It's always what it was to be. When you was a kid inspired to be a game developer, you should have learned about this shit. They get literally chewed out. That's how it is. They get promised bonuses and never really given to them. But at the end of the day, you know, inflate the prices a little bit more. Maybe you'll get a bonus, I guess. So
yeah. Yeah,
price
like,
is gonna go up. Dude's still gonna be complaining about the 2K servers and the patches breaking the game. So
it's gonna work properly, and it's $10 more fucking dollars.
I'm not too happy, you know, with it. But like, what can I do as a man, single person to do? You know, if the prices are gonna go up, they're gonna go up. It's just like fucking gas. Whatever the gas prices are, you're gonna have to pay if you want to drive. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that for me at this point.
And you know what?
But unless you wait,
not yet. So all I can do as a person is be more selective, and you know, maybe not buy as much games as I usually do, or I could sail the seas. Sail the seas.
You know what they gonna do?
What?
You know what else they can do?
What they gonna do, Jack?
They can start doing oh, we got a price increase, but every game has a day one sale, $10 off. So it's just gonna be like the price they wanted you to pay originally. I can see them doing that.
Yeah, they do 10%
might be a
off the original
finesse.
price. Sure.
Yeah, they do that on PC
but you
with
know
almost
what?
every
You
game.
know what we could also do.
Right now.
I'm seeing, and I shouldn't address this, but I'm going to address this anyways. I'm seeing people in the chat being like, "Oh, you're wrong. $10 isn't a lot. Inflation, whatever." Look, if $10 isn't a lot for a video game, go ahead and hit that super chat and put those $10 in this pod.
Hey, I like that energy.
If you think $10 is enough, go ahead and hit Patreon for the $10 here. Okay.
Go ahead, do
if
that.
you think it's not enough, if
drop
you
that
think
link for
$10
you.
isn't a big deal, put those $10 in my PayPal, in this chat's PayPal, in this chat super chat. If you think $10 isn't enough, because all of a sudden
$10 is a lot, dog.
Real tight when you don't want to donate to the podcast.
It's a lot.
$10 for the video.
Go ahead and hit that Patreon real quick.
Hit that $10.
Thank you.
One of the worst things to do is to weigh up the cost of another dollar or pound for another person of what's a lot and what's not. Because the $10, $10 or £5 or £8 to some people is a lot of money. So to say, oh, it's nothing. Well, some people's like, yeah, that's the difference between me buying a game or not. But some people it's easy, so you can't really say it's just $10.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, where does it stop though? Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, if you give these publishers, let me say the developers, these publishers an inch, they're gonna take them out, bro. They're already getting away with a whole lot of shit.
They don't know it's worth yet. They don't know it yet. That's what just as what I said before. So they're gonna keep increasing until you go, I'm not gonna buy this game. You're still gonna buy it until they realize that, wow, they're not actually buying this game. Let's just reduce the price of the game. By then, they're already taking a lot of money out of us. They were taking so much more money out of us because there are still some people that are like, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Nah, it's not a lot.
All right, so I wanna kind of sidestep this conversation to something similar. Are we with maybe the price of physical games, retail games going up, and as digital games become more prominent, more people are buying digital. Is there a possibility that digital prices of brand new games to come down in price? Because at this point, it seems like these guys have conditioned us. They have conditioned us since the 360 PS3 era to thinking that it's okay to pay full price for digital games. You know what I mean?
Pay
so I think
$70
so.
for a
I
digital
think
game.
I think now since they know that people have been paying full price, a retail price for a digital game, they know that why reduce the price when we've been getting away with it for this long? I think
they sold you the dream of not having to leave your house and downloading the game.
Yeah,
the convenience.
So
of it,
we've been conditioned. To the truth, gamers have been conditioned. In reality, digital video games shouldn't cost the way they cost right now. You know what I mean? They shouldn't cost.
They should be get a discount.
They should be
get a discount on digital because it cuts out a lot of
bullshit. The packaging.
However, you can't change the price because then you screw over your retail partners and they won't sell your product anymore.
Yeah.
You need the physical brick and mortar stores to sell the console. So you can't screw them over by pricing them out.
So you're saying if they lower the price of digital games, then the Walmarts, the Best Buys are gonna be like, you know what, we're not making that much money. We're not gonna sell. We're not gonna sell your shit.
GameStop doesn't sell the Xbox One SAD. They don't sell it.
Look what happened in the movie industry when I think it was. No, it was one company. I think was it Disney or whatever? They were threatening to release the digital version at the same day or like same time as the movie theater version. The movie theater's like, fuck that. We're not showing you movies no more. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be the same shit.
Yeah, saying that over here we got our supermarket, which is equivalent to what your probably Walmart would be, and they sell our physical games at a massively reduced cost, normally like £10 different.
Okay,
but they make what they lose in selling the video games at a cut, they make from increasing price in milk. So they'll increase their milk by like 20 pence or 20 cents, and they increase their bread by 30 cents. But a lot of stuff which are non-consumable are greatly decreased in price, which I don't really mind paying 20 pence more in milk if I'm going to buy a video game from that same place. I don't mind doing that, which I think is good. But another thing is that although now we understand the cost of the video games going up, how much does it weigh into people's decisions to buy the discs or the PS5 with the CD drive or the Xbox Series X because you'll be paying more for the drive and paying more for the games to go in that drive.
Right. So then they want to go digital so that when you don't fucking buy the drive anymore.
Yo, just don't buy the drive because you'll be paying extra. So you might just buy the less.
That's
Think of it like this: if it's $4.99 for the disc drive, $3.99 for the non-disc drive, you've already saved $100.
Yeah,
that's literally a game and a half.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, so it's just so much questions I have going into next generations, like how they're gonna handle remasters, how they're gonna handle cross-gen games. And it looks like we're seeing some little things like some little effects that's gonna happen in the future, especially with what 2K is doing. I'm pretty sure if 2K is gonna do it and they're gonna get away with this shit, then other companies may be following suit with the price difference between a current gen game, a PS4 Xbox One game versus a Series X PS5 game. So it's definitely gonna be really interesting to see. And I don't know, man. Talking about the whole digital thing. As digital is becoming more and more popular, and it's finally, I think it already is, with some publishers eclipsing physical sales. Do you think then we'll see some changes, or you don't think we'll see no changes in this department at all? It's still going to be the full retail price that we're used to paying.
You can't.
Why, Jack?
Like Mayor said, it actually cannibalize the both parties. They're gonna stop carrying your shit in the store. Meaning less people gonna come to that store. They're gonna lose money.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I understand that.
They're gonna stop carrying your shit in the store. Meaning less people.
I understand that.
They can't
okay.
Can't make it no cheaper. They just can't.
Oh, okay. Because I was just saying that, like, if it comes to a point that most people are buying digital anyways, who cares about the brick and mortar? If you're making all your money from digital,
that's who sells the system. That's
the system.
Not even just that, but the thing is, there's contracts and agreements in place with those brick and mortars for those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it isn't just like, oh, we're gonna. You make an agreement with those brick and mortars to sell those things there.
Yeah.
Like they are your distributors, and you give a contract to them, and you say, okay, here are the products you're gonna get. Here's how many you're gonna get, and here's what's going on. Mm-hmm. You have to sell these, or
you fucking them over and yourself.
Here's how it works.
They make no money off those consoles.
Yeah, the thing is, you have an agreement with the distributor and someone who sells your product. And then in that product, you buy all those items at a discounted price, and then you sell it at MSRP to make your money back off of a margin. Mm-hmm. So you might buy a PS5 for $500, but they bought it for I'm just spitballing $150, right? So after all expenses by shipping, trucking, logistics, and everything else, and getting it on the shelf, then they make a percentage off that MSRP that they make back in revenue.
Okay.
Yep.
That's how it all works. It isn't just we're just going to stop carrying it. They're going to break the contract and stop carrying it. So then they're gonna lose.
So it's
money.
deeper. It's deeper than this shit. So
way deeper.
It's deeper than this shit than surface value.
When it comes to when it comes to brick and mortar stores, they make nothing of their consoles. Hence why when you walk through those doors, they try
make $2.
They try to sell you every single thing on the shelf for that console because they make nothing out of it. I think if Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo could pull the plug on brick and mortar stores, they would. And just have people just buy their consoles from the store, get it delivered to them, because we've got next day shipping now. Someone can wait a day for it, or in some cases same day shipping, and just buy the stuff digitally. To cut the cost will decrease so much just from that GameStop would just literally cease to exist. There'll be no point of them even existing.
Okay, all right. So we talk about it's deeper than that. Now I'm learning it as we're talking too. So. You know what I mean? So it's not as simple as just making the digital games cheaper, because it will affect a lot of other things like y'all saying with the brick and mortars and stuff like that. And
the same business model that the companies themselves use, how we talk about how Sony and Microsoft at times they take a loss to sell the consoles. Not every time, but at times they have. Because they make the money back through software. That same business model applies to the brick and mortar store. The brick and mortar store doesn't make any money off the console. They only sell the console because they also sell the games. Mm-hmm. If they're not selling the games, they're not going to sell the console. It doesn't benefit them in any way.
You ever gone to that Walmart and tried to buy a TV and they're like, well, what about this installation service? What about this? What about that?
GameStop will sell you the used one before they sell you the new version.
Mm-hmm.
And try to get you with the insurance and shit like that.
Because on the pre-owned game, I think, over here, when I used to fucking be a manager of a game store over here years ago, we made 30% profit of selling pre-owned.
Yeah.
30% profit clean, just like that.
Yeah.
Them shits was like $5 difference.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's people coming to me.
That's why I saw that.
I saw the PS3. I saw this game, that game, that game. I was like, but like that's not making. I was like, that's not making me money. That's not making me money here.
Yeah.
I said, I need the insurance being sold. I need this, need that, need that. Because
we see it. With your example, we see it all the time in the used game market, right? We see it in GameStop. Here's a new copy. Here's a used copy. The used copy is literally only $5 less.
yep.
Because that's what the market will bear for that price. So you're gonna be like, I'll save $5 and get the used copy, or I'll be like, fuck it, it's $5, I'll get the new copy. But either way, GameStop is making their full money back on that product because they're selling it at $5 less, but you traded in for $1.35.
They get all the money off a used copy.
So they get all the money off the used copy. Think of it as the same perspective. They're gonna go to the brick and mortar store. The brick and mortar store is gonna get a cut into that. But then if you buy it digitally, they're gonna make all $70 off you.
That's crazy.
Yep.
All right, let me read the super chats before I get too behind, and I think there's a couple about this very topic we're talking about right now. This one's from JetLife504. He says, shout out to Will Smith and August, LOL. If you guys already know what's going on with that situation. That shit is wild. That shit is wild.
I don't know what that means. What is
so
that?
pretty much, you know, there's been rumors for a long time that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have been they're like swingers, right? Like, have you heard rumors like that?
Open marriage.
They have an open relationship.
They confirmed that though. They confirmed it.
And this artist, R&B artist called August Alsina or some shit like that. I don't really listen to his music and shit, but he was in a relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, some young guy, and he came out on an interview and recently said that like they had like a really deep relationship where he fell in love and all sorts of shit. And the man seems really hurt and shit. So that's what they're talking about.
Is that why their kid is so screwed up?
Maybe. He clearly has but he has issues. He's been through drugs.
Their family's weird. Their whole family's weird.
Yeah, their family.
Did y'all see that letter that Willow wrote to Tupac?
Willow? Who?
Willow Smith. Yeah, she wrote a letter
Somebody
to Tupac.
said getting swinged.
Nah, I didn't see that.
I'm done.
I gotta link that.
Is it wild? Is it wild?
Yeah, like if I'm Will Smith and I read that letter, dog, I'll feel some type of way.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I think they call themselves. They don't call themselves like they're married. They say they have a partnership, bro. So I think they're both. I think they're both. I think they're both fucking around. I think they're both just fucking around with other people, and they're just staying together. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. This one's from Tunde. He says, 2K just kept GameStop in business. And Bandai HD says, I need JackMove's OnlyFans pronto for research. This one's from Nova Kane. He says, chip cheerio, mates. That's what he says. This one's from Tunde. He says, Kofi, move to Alberta. Tax is 5%. Wow, I need to be over there because we have 13% sales tax over here.
Holy shit, we got 9.
We got 9%.
That's why if games go to $89.99 over here in Canada, because currently $79.99. That means after sales tax, it's literally over $100 per game.
You're already paying over
$100, and that's without no expansions. None of this extra shit that they be adding in games and shit nowadays. If it's a fighting game, you have to buy characters and shit. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. TonyWood25 says, people still believe game development costs as much as movies. LOL. The only people dumb enough to pay $70 for sub 1080p/4K 60 frames per second are The Last of Us 2 fans. Jack, how do you feel about that?
Have a good day, Tony Wood.
Have a blessed day.
This one's from Flaffy. He says, dollar menu stopped being a dollar menu long time ago. That is true.
Facts.
They don't even call it dollar menu anymore. Over here, they call it like the value menu. Like
value menu, yeah.
Well, McChickens is like $2.50 now. Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, Willow Wildin' with that.
You see that letter, bro?
I'm gonna read it after this. I'm gonna read this after this.
When she write that?
It says 2012, I think.
I know.
Oh damn! This chick. Wow. Would have cut off her allowance for that.
Damn, that's
Talking
crazy.
Tupac like he daddy, bro. Like, god damn.
That's crazy.
Can't be happy.
This one's from TLOU. He says, if you really play 2K, get the $100 one anyway for VC. then you get the Series X PS5 one for free. This is not a big deal, to be honest.
That's their main. That's their plan.
I mean, that's how they think you're gonna look at it.
That's crazy though. Look at what he just said. Get the $100 version. That's what they do. They already conditioned to buy the $100 version. That's why they did that.
Yeah.
Listen, who made that donation?
TLOU.
That's B-Lou.
B-Lou, listen, if you're gonna spend $100 on a broken fucking game that you know is gonna be a fucking nightmare full of microtransactions, it's gonna rip into your wallet, you need to give us the $100 on our Patreon.
Donations.
You know what?
Donations.
Donations. I will give you an unbroken affection and love for that, and you won't need a day one patch.
Gifts.
Bro, say some wild shit.
Donations.
That's a good deal. I don't even get that, man.
This one's from Flaffy. He says, "Did Alex wait for Breath of the Wild to be $20 asking for a friend? Fuck, nigga."
Fuck no. Fuck no.
We already know Alex to be, slipping and sliding. He's a spin king. In this podcast, I mean, he did buy a couple of games day one for full price. Did you get Death Stranding and Cyberpunk and all of them games for full price?
Oh, three games.
All right.
The number keeps getting bigger.
The number keeps getting bigger.
Three.
Dang, you keep.
All right, I got a question to ask you.
Games.
And be honest, be truthful. Did you buy Deus Ex day one, Mankind Divided?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna check your trophies though, to make sure you ain't lying.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
Wait, check.
This one's from Glinser. He says, if it's $7 for physical and less for digital, that might be a strategy to push digital sales. But the thing, we just had this discussion. It doesn't look like that would be the case because it's gonna fuck up the whole thing with brick and mortar. You know what I mean? So, and we've been conditioned for a long time to, pay regular price, for years now. So I don't think that's gonna change. This one's from True Virgil. He says, smart fuckery. Thanks, console slaves. This one's from Anubis. He says, what about games like Crash Bandicoot 4? It has no microtransactions and it is a complete game. So is that okay to increase the price? And you're actually wrong, Anubis. Crash Bandicoot 4 does have in-game purchases. I don't know if you guys seen that article.
It's cosmetic.
They said it.
Well, I thought they said it didn't.
I swear I saw an article.
They
came out and said it doesn't?
But they came back out and said it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, because I remember seeing an article saying that.
Wait and see what that.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, because devs release a game with no microtransactions and then later on add them. So
yeah, because remember,
we're talking Activision here too. So
remember, we seen in the store said like in-game purchases. So unless they came out and said that game offers
I got the article right here.
In-game purchases, then okay.
Says we're seeing confusion about microtransactions in Crash Bandicoot 4, and we want to be crystal clear: there are no microtransactions in Crash 4. As a bonus, the totally tubular skins are included in all digital versions.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
But even
still
Crash
shouldn't be $70 fucking.
No, but Crash 4, I don't think it's confirmed yet for the States set.
Not.
I know over here in Canada, the price right now is, it's priced at $84.99. But in the States,
$59.99.
In the States, right?
Yeah, that price increase, I only saw it for you, Kofi.
Yeah, I think it's only for Canada for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with that situation. So I guess we just gotta wait and see.
Too. That ain't even no next year game.
Yeah, maybe they're starting because it's a late game. It's coming out at the holiday time, right? Isn't it coming out at holidays? October or something?
October.
I don't know
October.
Maybe
October
going from
2nd.
October, that's when we're gonna see the price change though. So who knows?
Yeah, that should say 85. What the fuck?
You see, it still says on BestBuy.ca. It's weird.
Yeah,
I tried to look at Amazon.ca and it's not even listed over there at all. So I don't know.
But that's only $5 more than regular, right?
Yeah, it's
Kofi?
$5
You guys pay $80
more.
Regular?
Yeah, it's $5 more. Yeah. This one's from Bandai HD. Drop in a 5 cause I'm already a Patreon. Shout out to Alex and Charlie JMaine. Charles JMaine.
Charlotte
JMaine.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I think I look like Charlotte. He think I look like Charlemagne the God.
It's a play on.
You kind of do.
Charlemagne.
You kind of do, yeah.
Do you? Nah, I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I don't see it.
Look like a lot of people.
Yo, every week is somebody
What are you trying
different.
to say, Meds?
You know, 40-year-old virgin.
Oh my boy!
He does. He looks like
Black dude from that movie. Wow.
That guy, the black guy from 40-year-old version.
Yeah. Aim high, Willis. Aim high.
Okay.
Yo, that's funny. That's my movie right there. One of my favorites. Top 5.
Okay. This one is
Kofi,
from...
hold on. You just gonna like skip past how you got a TikTok and you ain't tell nobody?
Okay, y'all reach over that. That guy, they do not look like me. It does not look like me.
Just like you, dog.
He do not
Hair
look
and
like me.
everything. Hair and everything.
Nah, that's not me, bro. These guys they think they found my the guy who looks like a doppelganger.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that's
that is
right.
your doppelganger.
It's definitely not.
100%.
J-Maine just mad. There's a picture of him spreading his cheeks out on the internet like this, bro. He's just mad, bro. He's just mad, dog. Shit is crazy. All right, Tony Wood 25 says, if people believe the replacement of physical in favor for digital will lower game prices, congratulations, you're an idiot. Touch your toes, he says. This one's from Sofa Spy. This one from Sofa Spy. He says, Kofi, with $70 games next gen, I'm a DM you a $50 Press Start podcast stimulus check for Amazon. Give it to a random person on the Patreon. All right, man, respect, man. You know, because I'd be actually buying shit for niggas too. You know what I mean? So this definitely going to be affecting me. You know what I mean? Because I'd be actually buying shit for people. You know what I mean? In the Patreon and supporters and stuff like that. This one's from Philly the Weapon. He says, video games should be priced as 4K movies, $30.
Thank you.
4K movies ain't got no choice. If they go any higher, the percentage of people buying them would be even lower.
Yeah, it's over
Again,
with,
it's what the market will bear.
I mean, you can still watch the movie in a regular Blu-ray or DVD as well.
Yeah, well, that's what the market does.
But movies and music, piracy is so high in movies and music. They kind of got to make them affordable. Like, it's like PC games. They got to make them affordable because they know you're just going to... Yeah, you're going to take them if they don't. So, yeah, they at the will of the people with that shit.
Yeah.
You that's a good
point.
If
people start stealing console games like that, it'll be the same shit.
And the last one for now, this one's from Tunde. He says, Kofi, Crash is only $84.99 at Best Buy. EB Games has it for $79.99. So it might be a typo. It might be a typo thing. But we just got to wait and see. Like Jack said, he said something really key. You know, we got to wait for more examples of this price point. We already see 2K's doing it. Let's just wait and see how, you know, other publishers are going to be pricing their games down the line. I'm pretty sure we're going to get this information as, you know, launch titles start to get announced for the PS5 and Series X. But we're going to wait and see. I think that's, you know, the best approach.
Madden about to be next.
And, but, you know, it's a good discussion to have because I think it's worth talking about. But, yeah, we'll see.
Absolutely.
That was
all right,
Alex.
So, keep it real. June went by. In the chat, keep it real. Do y'all miss E3? Who's ready to admit it now, bro? Who's ready to admit it? June went by.
Do I miss E3?
And, you know, we didn't get too much gaming news like that. You know, we got a couple here and there. But on the low, I kind of miss E3, man. I miss E3, bro. I need the ESA or whatever the fuck they call to get this shit back together. Yeah, you know what I mean? Get their shit back together. And come back strong, man, because I need that week of just that 2 weeks of gaming news straight. Bro, I need that.
Miss E3, but this year I could have really used E3 because this year sucks ass.
Yeah, this year,
bro, really I could have used it
outside
too, bro.
Of the context of 2020, I'm good without E3.
So I don't think,
bro, we would have been getting the same announcements, yo.
Yeah, I think we'd have got the same shit. It just apart from people would be on stage.
I just think it's been all over the place. Like
I don't like the structure, bro.
The structure is all fucked up.
Trash, bro. Imagine waiting for EA, watching that EA shit. Now we have to wait like another 2 weeks just to hear something from Ubisoft. Then we might have to wait another week to hear from someone from Microsoft. Like I don't like it. I kind of like the condensed.
At least they ready though. At least they ready on their own terms.
I don't know, man, but I think I'd rather like the E3 format, like the 2 weeks of just straight news, than better than this summer Game Fest bullshit, bro.
I did too.
I'd rather have it than, you know what I mean? So that 2 weeks, it was just like the game in Super Bowl, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so I kind of miss it. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, coronavirus fucked up a lot of shit with like pushing certain videos, conferences and shit back. So like, I would give this like another shot, just so like maybe next year it could be a little bit more in order and shit like that. Jeff Keighley, he tried his best to try and get everything in order with like the Summer Game Fest and shit like that.
That's just all over the place, bro. Summer Game Fest is garbage, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
It is kind of lame getting
that shit
one
is
little tidbit of info every day.
Dog, it's trash. It's not even every day. Every fucking week we might, or every 2 weeks we might get some shit, bro.
Too.
What you say?
That IGN shit.
I ain't even pay attention.
I didn't even watch that shit, bro. That shit is trash, bro.
Yeah,
So y'all have to keep it a buck. That last E3 is better than whatever we got this year with this bullshit that's going on, bro. The only highlight so far for me, the only highlight was the PlayStation. No, the PlayStation event was been the only highlight. Everything else has been garbage. Everything else has been garbage.
E3 last year was fucking ass though, yo.
Yeah, it was bad.
I don't remember.
Yeah, E3 was trash.
Maybe 2 years ago.
PlayStation shit, that shit was whack.
Well, PlayStation wasn't even there.
Didn't even go last year.
No, they had a conference though.
No.
Which is the one that did The Last of Us?
I think
Yeah, you're right. Oh shit.
Maybe 2019 was shit. Maybe 2019 was shit, but 2018 wasn't that bad, bro.
I mean, listen.
So what
the
the
thing
fuck
is, I feel like we need to wait until all the news has trickled out to be able to judge it. You know?
No, I don't know. I just like the condensed, 2 weeks. Boom, we got all our information. Just a blowout.
If Microsoft lays an egg, it's an L.
Well, speaking of Microsoft, I guess we could segue to the July event is meant for the 23rd of this month. That's what the rumor date is.
That's rumor.
And Microsoft is gonna be showing off. I think this is confirmed though. They're gonna be, I think in the span of a week, they're gonna be talking about 60 games. They said, Microsoft likes to throw out these big ass numbers.
God.
Phil Spencer came on stage one year and said we got 40 exclusives. They like to throw out big numbers and shit like that.
They said that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually like a real thing.
You need to be concerned. You need to be concerned right now.
Why, Jack? Why do we need to be concerned?
Because like you just said, we've seen how that works. 44 exclusives. You need to be concerned if they coming out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jack. You're right.
Yeah, so they said you're gonna have 60 demos. I think it's gonna span like a couple of days. It's not gonna be at one at their event. It's gonna span like a couple
July
of days.
21st to the 27th.
Yeah.
Wasn't they supposed to do like something every month? Did they
skipped it.
They skipped June.
They ain't doing that last month.
The rumor is that was supposed to be the Lockhart announcement, but they pushed that back to August. That's the rumor with that whole situation. So we didn't get the Xbox 2020 thing in June, but we're supposed to be getting the big event July 23rd. That's the rumored date.
I mean, the 60 demo shit sound cool though. I mean, demos is damn near lost art today. So being able to try like 60 games and shit like they show off, who knows the quality of those games? But
see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. Cool. I think I'm past.
That's not tied to the event.
You see, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm kind of past the point of niggas just throwing out like a big ass number and me getting hyped. That does nothing for me. Now, bro.
Phil Spencer killed that.
You know what I mean? They kind of killed that whole thing. It's just. Yeah, you show 44 exclusives or 44 world premieres, and after watching the event, a lot of the shit's bullshit. You know what I mean? So
I think you sort of ruin it for yourself when you say every year the biggest lineup ever.
Yeah, and then it's like, so what was last year?
Stay doing there, bro.
Yeah, every year they hype it up, and every year they disappoint.
Yeah,
Bro,
so
most powerful console ever.
Honestly, I know, like just like the Aaron Greenbergs is your job to like hype up your system. You get paid for the shit. If I was getting paid to hype up like Xbox, Nintendo, Sony, I would obviously hype it up. So I'm getting paid for. But I think Microsoft at this point they need to like just do less talking and just more like action.
Let the games do the talking.
Yeah, let the games do the talking. Yeah, that's just the perfect thing at this point.
I've always said, and I don't mean it as an insult when I say this, the only way you can go now is up anyway, so...
That's true. That is true.
You know what I mean? Although you're at the bottom, the only way you can go is up. If you stay at the bottom, you are doing something seriously bad. Really bad. If you can't move from this situation, you're done. You are so done. So done.
Also...
hey, I got a question, right?
Go ahead, Jack.
Okay, so Phil Spencer took over in what, 2013, 2014?
14, I think. 14.
14, okay, so... No, he been on the job a little minute now, you know what I mean? And he got since then. So are we finally getting to the point to where if they don't show and prove, we don't feel ass, or is it still like give Phil time?
You know what?
Studios.
You know what? I think.
Numbers, give him time.
All right, go ahead, Meds. Actually,
what we doing?
Shut up.
I'm sorry, Kofi.
Shut up.
The thing is that I feel like I'm the most like Xbox sympathizer here. So, Jack, as a guy who, again, I wouldn't say I'm an X-bot, but I sympathize with Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I don't shit on them as much as a lot of people do.
Feel sorry for them.
I do. Fuck you, OneNyte. I do feel, Jack, that if they don't deliver in this July shit, I'm done with them. I'm through with them. And they're honestly, and not only that, but if they don't deliver here, everybody should be through with them. Yeah. Everybody should be through. Like, and not only that, but I don't like if this show sucks ass.
I want them to do good though.
And if the general consensus is that this show sucks, but the Xbots are hyping it, like fuck all those people, man. Because
you know that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Listen,
no matter what they show, there's gonna be a group of people that's gonna be hyping the shit.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter.
It's one thing to cap for your team.
That's what's called being a fanboy,
though.
That's what's called being a fanboy, or you know what I mean?
When you accept garbage forever, all you're gonna get forever is garbage. So
you're gonna be the Cleveland Browns, like
Yeah, exactly. So listen, like I said, if they don't show improve with this July shit, Jack, me personally, I'm done with them.
Yeah. See, I'm not like one of these people that like get like a kick out of like making fun of Microsoft. Like, yeah, I've had my jokes but like, at the end of the day, bro, because I've made a lot of jokes.
You sure?
I've made a lot of jokes.
I want them to do good too, man.
I actually wanted them to do good, yo, because at the end of the day, who's gonna be playing these games, bro? I want the studios to produce some fire. I don't want only to like. Can you imagine having another company besides Sony and Nintendo that like, I'm really looking forward to this game and that game. Wouldn't that be dope too? Wouldn't that be dope?
Are you really listening to yourself? You're completely erasing them out there.
No, because it's been a while. It's been a while that like, you know, bro, I'm telling you, the best game I've played that's Xbox centric is Ori, Cuphead, Forza 4, Gears 5, and I think my list.
You know,
right
problem.
There,
They best games be second party games, yo. They need to acquire them studios. What's the issue?
Yeah, I don't think those guys want to be acquired. That's the whole thing. But you know what's rumored, Jack?
Man,
Fable,
drop the bag on them, dog.
Fable, and Perfect Dark are rumored.
Perfect Dark
are rumored.
Every fucking year. Again, every year.
Right?
The
thing is,
they better show it. They better show it. I'm gonna get pissed off, bro. Too, bro.
The thing is, if they show it, you're already anticipating it, and I think that's part of like, which is unfortunate about it because you're already expecting it.
Yeah.
Whereas I would have liked it to be one of the surprise rather than it be something I'm tuning in to watch. Because I would mean that would have been great, but if it doesn't show, so that they're fucked either way. If they show it, you're gonna go. This is
but they just gotta.
They
gotta impress with the gameplay. That's all.
Yeah, and that's it. So you're gonna go. Oh, this is the Fable that we're looking for. And if it's not good, you're gonna go. That's Fable trash.
You see, when I get your point, I definitely do understand your point. Since like niggas been asking for this for a really long time. You know, people been asking for this, and it's always Fable this year. So they're finally gonna show Fable. So it wouldn't be a huge surprise to some of us, right? But like JMaine says, that shit just gotta be top tier quality. It has to look good and has to impress. And I think that's all that people want. And if you're gonna show Perfect Dark and they can reboot that franchise into something special, that'll be dope, bro. That'll be dope as hell.
If Halo isn't good, that's the whole thing.
The funny thing, bro, for me personally, Halo can't be good, bro. Halo has to be amazing. I can't even describe that. Yeah. Like at this point, it can't just be okay. It can't be okay. It has to be amazing. It has to be amazing.
You guys see the video by Chris Reagan, who did a video about Sprint in Halo, and how Sprint actually ruined all of Halo.
I've heard that sentiment before.
It's super fucking good.
Like, this one have a grappling hook, man.
Bro. I remember there's early rumors that like Halo Infinite was supposed to have like some sort of grappling hook. I'm like, no, they about to fuck up this whole game, bro. They about to fuck this shit up, bro.
I might be taking a fucking L,
yo. I really hope Halo delivers, bro, because, bro, I don't know, man.
Okay, so you know my old bank, right?
What happened?
Oh shit! Here we go.
I closed my account.
Oh no!
When I closed my account, right?
What happened?
So they kept trying to send me messages on Instagram and shit, right? So
Instagram? Your bank?
Yeah, I finally accepted.
Wait, your bank?
This shit say you were remember I closed my bank account, right? So this shit say you were randomly selected to win $500 in the sweepstakes.
That's fake, Jack.
No, this shit real.
That sounds fake as fuck.
Nah, that's account closed though.
Bro, what kind of
That's fake. It's fake. Yeah, Jack. That's some bullshit, Jack.
When
Jack.
they send you that, Jack? When they sent you that?
Yeah, Jack. That's fake, bro. What are you talking about, bro? That's
When
fake.
they sent you
I
that,
think
bro?
this is real.
When they sent it to you?
Yo, Jackson, yo, Jackson, nigga, that be getting finessing the emails, bro. That shit is
They're
fake,
trying to
bro.
get you to open your shit back
think
up,
this is
dog. That shit's
real.
fake.
That shit is fake as hell, bro.
desktop, Jack?
Let me
Don't
make
do
sure
it.
it's real. Yeah, make sure it's real. Let me make sure it's real. Hold on.
Yo, this nigga Jack could get scammed, bro.
Took the bait,
Jack,
bro.
listen.
You really
Listen.
auntie Jack, boy.
Let me make sure
You
this
that
shit real. I
scam.
think it's real, dog.
There was no
Yeah, come
respectable
on.
bank on this planet that will message you on
Instagram. What the fuck?
That's what the contest was at. That's what the contest was at.
Oh, it's a what bank you use, bro? I gotta
Contest
see.
was on Instagram, though.
Exactly. Who are you banking with, bro?
What bank we banking with, bro?
But I think this is real. Hold on, let me check and see. I'm gonna check and see, yo.
Bro, don't click that link, bro.
I'm gonna hack his whole shit.
Jack. They message you on
Think this shit
Instagram.
real, dog?
They message you on Instagram saying they did activity on your bank. Bro, like, how do I even correlate? Why didn't they say, yeah, oh, yeah,
This shit
by
is
the way,
real, yo.
You pick up scam likely calls too?
No, I
on,
think
dog.
this shit
Come
real.
on,
Hold on,
dog.
let me see. I'm trying to see, yo.
Don't click that.
Yo,
link.
some
do
Nigerian,
it.
some
Don't do it.
Nigerians behind that message, bro, laughing right now, bro. Some Nigerians laughing right now, dog.
Real,
before
bro.
you know, bro, you're gonna be running over to Walmart buying like
They're
fucking Google Play vouchers and I choose cards and shit.
iTunes gift cards.
Yeah, I think this shit real, though. I'm
You gotta
trying to
email
see. I'm
that.
trying
If you
to
get,
see,
yo, if you get it, yo, tell me.
Gift card.
You definitely tell me though if it's real though, but that's crazy.
Jack, if it's real, take
Trying
that
to say, yo,
500
I think
and
it's real,
bounce,
yo.
leave that bank, bro.
He closed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it and dip back right back out.
Jack, this is how they got in
It's
your
real,
account in the
dog.
first
Let me
place.
For Instagram. Yo,
No, I never did
that,
it.
bro.
That's a fact, Alex. That's a fact.
This is how you lost your account in the first place.
I'm telling y'all, I think this shit real, dog. I'm gonna let y'all know if it's real.
Let us know.
I'm
Let
gonna
us
get the
know.
money and see.
Yeah, let us know.
You're gonna see
Take this
JackMove
shit
Johnny
real,
was
dog.
was
Take the
targeted
reins,
for
Kofi.
cyber attacks today as he decided to go onto a Instagram account.
A Memphis man was robbed of all his life savings.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Evo is done.
JackMove Johnny was listed as.
All right, so
That shit real, dog.
Apart from Patreon deposits.
Yo, that's facts. People are saying that you believe that local MILFs in the area are dying to hook up with you.
no,
I'm telling y'all, I think this shit real, yo.
yeah, that should be yo on Pornhub. That should be tripping me out because they got your exact
you're like,
street
wait a minute, they're
address.
that
Yo,
close?
no, but they put your exact street address on there, bro, on the side, bro. They be like 224. I'm like, nigga, that's where I live. I'd be like, that's where I
can't lie,
live.
Yo, when I was like 12, 13, bro, I was
Hello?
pressing it, think I could get something around the corner, bro.
Hello?
I was
Trying to see if it's somebody you know. It's like, I knew she was a freak. Let me see.
Singles are dying to meet me?
I was like, I ain't seen you in the bucket. I don't know where you come from.
Oh man! So chat's saying that Kofi
Okay.
actually clicked it.
I won't. Okay.
Oh shit!
Everybody.
Oh, they officially canceled Evo, huh?
What?
Evo's
It's a
done
wrap.
though.
All right, yeah. Let's finish up there. We'll get to
News.
let's finish up this topic real quick, and we'll get to that. Rumored
It's
Fable
not.
and Perfect Dark. What do you guys want to see? Like, are you guys interested in a Perfect Dark? I'm actually just curious. Have any of y'all played Perfect Dark in the past?
Never played it, but I'm interested in it.
Perfect Dark is an awesome shooter. It definitely I think it surpassed GoldenEye.
Perfect Dark on the 64 was heat. Perfect Dark
Yeah.
0 was trash.
It was
Dude,
a
the
better
laptop
GoldenEye.
gun,
It was a better
the
GoldenEye.
fucking laptop gun. Are you kidding me?
The
Playing as
Farsight?
Elvis the alien. Get out of here. But I don't know what they would do in 2020 for Perfect Dark.
Yeah,
Do
they
you think
gotta.
they would go from first to third person, or you think they should keep? I think they should go to third person. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Disgusting.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what?
to you.
I'm actually agree with JMaine here, just because Microsoft kind of needs that in their portfolio. You know what I mean? Because they don't really have
They've
them
got
kind of.
Gears.
You got Gears, bro.
Nah,
Nah,
bro.
They don't really got that kind of game, like that third. Really, besides Gears, I think I would like a fresh reset of that, bro.
But Gears is the epitome of third-person shooting.
I think they need
But I'm
to step
talking
away from
about
Gears
like
personally, but-
like a stealth action stealth type of game, though. I think
So you
they
want a
could
Sony
use that.
template?
Yeah, I think they
Oh,
need. I think
God.
they need a Sony template, bro. Microsoft
No,
needs
they
it,
don't.
bro. They need it, bro.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Yeah.
I think they need it. They need one game to compete, bro.
That's
They need
boring
it.
as shit. They need to
I
fucking
mean,
go
maybe
100%
one.
bro.
Maybe
They need one
but
game to
that's
compete,
it,
bro.
man.
They need one game to compete, bro.
I'll
Like
be
no
honest,
shade to Sony, but they make the same game every.
That's a
I'm sorry.
lie.
Go ahead, say it.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I mean, listen, man. God of War, Infamous, Days Gone.
Y'all play
Horizon.
different. Stop
If
it.
you
God
think
of
all those
War.
are the same
They
game,
don't.
I
Play,
got
they
news
play
for you,
different,
I'm
bro.
not saying they're the same. I'm
They're just in
saying
the
they're
third
the
person.
same, like genre. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
an Xbox sympathizer, so why should we listen to you?
I mean, yeah, my opinions
Guys,
are
you
valid,
can
right?
play those games on the hardest
Maybe same
difficulty.
perspective, but that's about it. That's about it.
I played all these games I mentioned. Yes.
It's got to be on the hardest
And
difficulty.
they're good games. I'm not shitting on Sony because the games are good. I'm not shitting on the game's quality. All I'm saying is I don't want Microsoft to become like Sony in the sense that most of their games, because Sony does make other different games, but I don't want all of their games to be third-person action adventure shooters. I don't want that.
Regardless of what
Got
they
Halo
are,
for your
No,
first
but Perfect Dark third person. That's a kind of like a stealth game. You guys wouldn't want that with the absence of like Splinter Cell and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool.
I mean, regardless of what they are, how they play, the problem is they don't make good games.
Oh my god.
Wait, who's supposed to be
I think he's
making
got a point,
Perfect
he's got a
Dark?
point.
So the rumor is this
the
initiative.
They don't
Initiative.
make good games.
The
Oh,
initiative, yeah.
the Quadruple A studio.
Yeah.
Studio, right?
Yes, yes.
I reserve all judgment until I see something from. So I'm not gonna say they brought in this person, they brought in that person. I don't care about that. I have to see what it plays like. I have to. So
Yeah.
a CGI trailer isn't gonna be enough. It's not gonna cut it. It's not.
They
gonna
better
cut
show
it.
gameplay, bro, of this shit, yo.
I want like mission 1, and that there's a fucking playthrough of some
Yeah.
part of the fucking mission or some shit. I want to see in-game shit.
Okay.
If you ain't gonna give me that, then you could have just told me that you're announcing it. We know that the game exists. We know it. We know it exists.
Yeah, worst kept secret.
Yeah. That and
Yeah,
Fable
the
definitely
Fable
are.
game?
That
Yeah.
and Fable.
That
yeah.
and Fable, like those, I think those are for sure thing. Now we just gotta see it. But let's move on. I don't really know what's going on with this whole situation. That's why I wanted to get OneNyte, because I think he's more well versed in this whole scenario. This Evo thing. So what's happening with Evo right now, bro? Because I don't know shit about shit right now.
So Evo, by the looks of it, Evo's cancelled this year. Well, it was cancelled from
COVID.
It's cancelled. Yeah, it was cancelled from COVID. Enough they tried to facilitate some sort of
Online,
tournament.
right?
And it was going to be based on online and games which mainly feature the rollback system. Hence why
GGPO.
Yeah, and there was no tech in there. There's no a lot of Arc System games went there. But anyway, it comes to light that recently someone in the Smash community came out and said that they were being abused, and then it starts to snowball. And then with movements like these, a lot of people come out about being abused. But the weird thing about this is that when one thing happens and another person say it, it starts to saturate and it not become the truth. But every single one that's been coming out has been the truth. So there hasn't been any lies behind these facts. But the sort of the ace in the hole was that Mr. Wizard, the CEO of Evo as a franchise, is a part of one of the allegations.
What's his name? Joey? Joey, something like that?
Yeah. And this is a big event. Like hundreds of thousands of people watch it. It's been ESPN. It's been on TV. So it's not something small as, like, oh, you got a bit of a fucking creepy guy in the community. No, this is a pivotal guy in the community, and he has a brother as well. So more than likely, Evo will come back to some capacity, but it wouldn't be him running it. But it's tainted now. It's so tainted.
Also, so I got a question for you. So with all these allegations of contestants, right? These are contestants allegations, right? Players or actually people who run it?
No, the co-founder
The
and
founders
CEO.
and stuff. Oh, okay, I see. So
years.
you're
But
saying
these allegations happened like 10 years ago, time ago.
Oh, that don't matter. We know that don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
you think
recently,
Ezo's done for it? Don't you? You think this tournament as a brand is finished?
Yeah, I think it's finished.
Wow.
The reason why is because
That's crazy.
You had Namco Bandai, you had Capcom, you had Arc Systems, you had Nintendo into some very, very small capacity, and a lot of other up and coming indie developers that make fighting games and make video games. They present themselves on that stage. Now, when you got someone who's having kids at the time do very questionable things down as abuse, Are you going to be on stage with that person? Are you going to be wanting to be shaking hands with that person? Are you going to be breaking bread with that person? You're not going to want that. So as a franchise, it's done. I think it's done. And I don't think people are going to. Capcom said we're pulling out of it. Capcom's got their own sort of agenda. They've got Capcom Cup. They don't need Evo. All Evo was is a stopping point for Namco Bandai with the Tekken World Tour, and it was a stopping point for Capcom for the Capcom World Cup. It was a stopping point for Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball Z series. It was a stopping point for Guilty Gear. It's just that's all it really is. That's all it really
that's
is.
crazy.
It has no point. So now I think it's done, and it's been going on. It's been going on for like just under 20 years.
This anti dude? He's from Smash community.
Yeah.
Anti got dropped from T1 for following allegations of having sexual relationship with a minor.
Jesus.
I mean, yesterday,
D1, a commentator, has been brought up against him for rape.
Jeez.
What's up with news came out?
See, this is why
woman having
this is why gamers have a fucking bad rep. There's a lot of weirdo shit going on right now, bro.
D1 was a prominent Smash community. He was crying on stage when Melee wasn't going to come back and everything. He had everyone in the palm of his hands. Meanwhile, he's a friggin' rapist, bro.
That's fucking crazy. What's up with all these like guys in prominent positions though? Right? Like it seems like people get a little bit of clout.
It's an abuse of power,
bro. It just say people get a little bit of clout, then they start move funny, bro. Like it's weird because.
Dude, the year before, people were being roofied left, right, and center at Evo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Left, right, what? Yeah, roofied.
Yeah.
Yipes even said he got roofied. He was drugged.
Damn.
They warned about this. They were like, "Yo, don't take drinks unless you've seen it poured."
Oh yeah. I remember they were saying that.
Like,
you know what
that's how serious it is, man.
It's crazy. Like back in, I'm fucking old. Back in my day, I used to go to an arcade, play games, and go home. But now it's more of a social go. People like we have a lot of like introverts in gaming. So when they're around people that are just very much like that, they're not introverts amongst themselves. They become extroverts. So, but they don't know how to act. They mentally regress and get younger and do immature, stupid shit and take advantage of people. So if you put a lot of people that's like that in one place, weird things are gonna happen. Weird things will happen, and stuff like that happens.
It's just weird, man. Like just niggas been losers all their lives. You know what I mean? So they're good at video games. So they get some clout, then they don't know how to act. It seems like, bro, they're on some weirdo shit. So it's just sad to see, man. Evo, such a big name, right? And when it comes to fighting, right now that shit seems like it's gonna be going away. They canceled it this year because of all of this shit.
Right? They will bring about. They'll bring about Marvel 2 this year, and I fucking love Marvel.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to fucking watch it. I was like, Evo got cancelled. Oh man, Evo was cancelled so good.
So rad.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Then you got 3 people like Low Tier God, right?
Yeah.
Who had the biggest redemption arc this year. The biggest redemption.
Wait. So I heard about what he said to the trans player about what happened as his redemption.
Right. So he said there's a lot of people in the community that act like they're high and mighty, but they're not, and that's what he said on the subject, and he just backed away from it. Yeah,
and
ever since he said that, it's like he spoke all of this into existence without knowing. He didn't know any of this, but he knew that people are fucked up in general. He's as crazy as he is. He's a realist, and he understands people, and he knows no one's perfect. He knows no one's perfect. So when
I have
this
to
all
see
starts,
a video. I haven't watched one video about low tier God ever in my life.
He's great.
I have to watch him. I don't even know how he looks. I don't even know how he looks like, bro.
Low tier God is a dick. He's a dick.
So
He's an asshole. But that's his charm.
Like, take BG and actually have BG lift weights, and that's low tier God.
I'm about to watch him, bro.
And be like 5 inches taller.
Yeah.
And more entertaining. Clearly more entertaining, right?
But this guy's a dick in the community, but he's a dick openly. And these guys are closeted pedos.
It's like, for example, right? I'll be low tier God. You bet. Down to the games. LTG have the God complex. Get that ass banned. Nope, I don't have a God complex. I am God. He'll say stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I need to check out his content. You know what I mean? Because I keep on hearing about him, bro.
He's hilarious.
He must be funny. He must be funny as fuck.
Bro,
he
must.
says some really wild shit.
Watch the compilation.
He's hilarious because the moment you take him seriously, you've already been fooled. You
lose.
You're
You
a
lose.
victim. You've been victimized because he's a living narcissist. He is the epitome of what a narcissist is. That's exactly what it is.
Jack over there eating
Yeah,
feast and shit.
Yo, Jack, you good?
Yo, Jack is showing down.
Nigga, had his fingers down his throat, dog. That shit must be good as fuck.
Ew. You see the smile on his face when he chewing, bro? Like this nigga smiling heavy, bro.
I ain't want to
You
serve
good?
y'all, man.
Bro, man.
Ate his fingers off. That shit must have been tasty.
Yeah, I think I saw a little shake in the shoulders too. You never ate something so good, bro. Make you want to dance and shit, bro.
Shit, hit right now, yo.
What you eating? What's that?
What
What's
is
that?
I look like the
What is
chicken
that?
spot.
KFC, dog.
Oh, KFC.
Okay.
Well, I don't even fuck with
Okay.
KFC too tough, man.
Not KFC. Fire.
All right, bro.
One is fresh as heat.
I feel bad for the competitors, man, because they're counting on the money that they could potentially win. You know,
They are, but the thing is, right?
that
You got a
sucks.
lot
Sucks
you got
for
a lot
them.
of sponsors that'll be like, you ain't getting to that event. Yeah, we're not flying you out there. Nope. We're not gonna
Not
take
only that, there was also recently, yesterday, I think actually, allegations of a 14-year-old boy. He's no longer 14. He was 14 at the time. I think his name is Puppy, right? Who was in a relationship with a 24-year-old woman at the time, senpai, from the Smash community.
Oh
like,
my
yo, this
God.
thing. It's not just men. It's not just women. Like, yo, it's everywhere. It's rampant in the industry.
I don't want my son playing video games.
A 14-year-old boy. A 14-year-old boy.
Weirdos. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's a lot of allegations in the gaming community going on right now.
Bro,
though,
that's
for real.
why you'll never see us at a convention. Just straight up.
And
If you
they
do,
shared a
you
video
can't touch
recently.
it.
This is why, look, with all these examples, this is why you have to be smart in general, like just, you know, how you move and how you even be with people, because yes, there's a lot of weirdos, but mans do be. I've been seeing some of these allegations. What is it? Angry Joe wasn't like some fake? Didn't you get some fake allegations or something?
Yeah, he did.
allegations.
These are fake allegations.
Yes. That
So
was
you have
BS.
to just be careful how you moving. Period. Out here nowadays with people. That's why I'm not in no fucking females DM. I ain't talking no craziness. I ain't talking none of that shit around here, because they will blow that shit up in your face. Say you did this. You try to do this. You try to do that.
When I was single
bro.
and I was dating,
Nah, bro.
Okay, no, listen.
Ninja was
I'll
right.
tell you a story. When I was single,
I ain't
and was
dealing with
dating around,
no things, bro.
the girl that I was dating, I would always say, "Hi, everybody." And she's like, "What do you mean, everybody?" I'm like, "I'm gonna show this to your friends later, anyways. Doesn't matter."
You guys remember when Ninja came out and said that he's not messing around with female streamers, they ain't collaborating with them?
There you go.
Yeah.
This
Bro,
is
he was
why.
on-
This
he was-
is why.
He's on to something,
And people
bro.
called him sexist at the time. He was right.
He's on to something, bro. Just
He
stay
ain't
clear,
risking
bro.
his-
Stay in
he
your
ain't
lane,
risking
bro.
anything.
Yo, stay in your own lane, dog. And stay clear of that shit, man. Because shit is crazy out here.
Just
Oh,
listen. Hey, if you see somebody at a convention, you do the fist bump, take a picture. Okay, do the fist pose. Don't touch me. Okay, great. Have a good time. See you later. Bye bye.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Facts. Well, speaking on allegations, Ubisoft placed two
no.
executives on leave for following
Fuck you,
misconduct allegations. So
Yep.
I think this one had to do with him, like what, cheating. He had an affair or something like that,
Yeah,
and he
he was
left.
having a long-running affair with a woman who didn't even know he was married and had a family.
How do you not realize that?
And this is the guy who is the leader, like he's the lead director of the new Assassin's Creed game,
Yeah.
and was also had that same position for Assassin's Creed Black Flag and
The
Origins.
guy with the beard.
Yeah,
The I don't want to sound insensitive. The Middle Eastern fella.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's a fucker.
Yeah, man.
Oh, is this the guy you're talking about? Let me see.
Yo,
I
but
think his name is Ashraf, something like that. I don't want to.
how do you guys feel about that though? Because I've seen some people are very opinionated. You know what I mean? How do you feel
what does that have to-
about?
I mean,
I'm just
did-
saying, what does
like,
that
did
have
he
to do
do-
with your job and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
outside stuff
It
affect your
doesn't. It
work?
doesn't. It
Like,
doesn't.
do you
It
have to
doesn't.
be terminated from my job because I
Unless-
cheated on my girl?
Unless it's
Like-
someone at work, and it becomes a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I can
Unless
understand.
It's like super,
Exactly.
like he did something really bad.
Then
I
it's
think
none of
it's-
my
I mean,
business, none of your
His
business.
I mean,
he cheated
to
and he
say-
needs
to
to
say
save his
cheating is-
marriage.
To say cheating and risking your marriage isn't a bad thing is hyperbolic. That's not what I meant. What I mean, like by really bad, like what's going on in Evo. Like if it's on similar grounds, which it probably isn't. He's just a cheater, and so he's not a nice person. So maybe don't date him. I don't know. And that shouldn't really affect.
I don't think you should get fired or from your job for that. To be honest,
he's
like
fired. He took a leave of absence on his own.
On his own. Like I would. Okay.
He's not being fired.
Because I can understand what OneNyte was saying. Like if it was someone in the workplace, and you know that's like a different scenario then. But if it's not, like what the fuck? Imagine me doing something outside of. Besides anything crazy, but you know, like I said, like imagine you cheating and you getting fired from your job. It's like what? Like that's weird, bro.
Like what's that got to do with my?
That's weird, bro.
It's got nothing to do with
my job. Yeah.
Feel
y'all on that.
The thing is that once it's out in the public, because that girl came out in public on Twitter, and once it's out in the public, you know how cancel culture is these days. It's 2020, man. You basically got to disappear.
Yeah, that is true.
That's probably why they put him on leave though. Let the shit like blow over.
Let it die down. Yeah. Go salvage your marriage.
Yeah. Dr. Disrespect, since we're on this, you know, allegation
Speaking of marriage.
Dr. Disrespect,
there's a whole bunch of shit around that, dude.
He has been banned on Twitch. That's all I want to say. He's been
permanently
banned on Twitch permanently. And there's a whole bunch of conspiracies and rumors. Alex believes he slept with that girl who kicks cats. People,
Alinity? Oh,
yeah.
shit.
That's what he thinks.
Okay,
can
I explain my tinfoil hat theory?
Make it short, man.
People have always wondered why. People always wondered why Alinity never gets banned, right? How Alinity's protected all the time. All right, so think of it like this: Doc gets crazily banned all of a sudden for no fucking reason. We know he did that shit back in the past, but what if it was with Alinity that he did it with, and Alinity was holding Twitch hostage for contracts? She wants a better contract, or she wants Doc off the platform.
That's weird, though. I think the other conspiracy sounds more realistic to me. The one where, you know, Twitch, since Mixer closed down, you know, they don't want to pay Dr. Disrespect that crazy sum of money no more. That one sounds more realistic. So they banned his ass. They got him off the platform because, you know, they were paying a whole bunch of money to him, so he don't go over there to Mixer.
Yeah, they just gave him that bag too.
And so they paid him a whole lot of money. So the plan is, since Mixer shut down, right? Now they're like, we don't want to pay you this much. Not that we don't need you, but maybe we don't want to pay you this much anymore because Mixer's not.
That's not like a breach of contract, though, bro.
So you see that could be the real problem,
because what Twitch can do is they can put it under community guidelines, right? Yeah. And ban him for community guidelines, not tell him what it was about, because he could be banned for whatever specific reason. They could have gone back and done the allegation from the bathroom. They could have done whatever and used that as a community guideline and then ban him and then not have to pay the contract.
But
that sound nasty, bro.
Didn't they suspend him for the toilet incident?
They did.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, bro.
They can't suspend him again. They can't.
They can. Bro, it's their platform.
It depends. It depends on it depends on what their rules are.
I don't think it's
what he signed in the contract.
Yeah, I don't think this is a coincidence that it happened right after Mixer shut down and Ninja and Shroud.
Yeah, that's spooky right there. You know what I mean? It seems like they're trying to get rid of that nigga because they don't want to pay that money, that 25 million or something.
Ninja and Shroud.
Well, you know, did anyone see his last stream he done?
Yeah. The
last
few minutes.
It's too spooky. It seems a lot more spooky than them just shutting it down randomly. He got heads up from something and he knew it.
So I think somebody inside Twitch told him what was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yo, no matter what, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about Dr. Disrespect. That man's getting paid. He's gonna continue to get paid.
Yeah,
whether
he'll be fine.
Whether he's on Twitch or not, he's gonna be fine. So I don't have to worry about this nigga, bro. He's gonna be. I need to worry about myself.
Yo, but he puts on a great fucking show. I'm not gonna lie.
He does.
Have you seen his streams?
He's a
top tier streamer.
Yeah, it's a performer, bro.
Which is sad, man. That's I think I actually enjoy watching his streams, but I thought I would never say that. But I watched 2 streams, and it's like I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah,
it's like I'm watching a show.
When he gets in the car and he's in the fucking car and he's like this, doing this fucking thing, and then he runs to the gym, awesome.
Yeah. He's legit.
He's a legit. He puts work into his streams. You can
definitely.
See
it. And he probably deserves all the success.
He's a talented man. He used to work in the industry.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna talk about some that some people probably don't want us to talk about. You know what I mean? Alex, go ahead and grab your pillow, bro. But we gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up with a bow, man.
Oh yeah,
what are you doing?
I'll
Because
go to sleep too.
two people in this podcast.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Two people on this podcast has finally finished the game, and I just want to get their last thoughts. Don't worry, I'm not gonna speak on this game no more. Nah, I wanna just get Jack and JMaine's last thoughts, and we're gonna move it on. We're gonna keep it short because I know niggas already tired of this shit. I'm tired of talking about this. But
I'm tired of this fucking game.
I mean,
dude. It's only been out for like 2 weeks.
I know niggas already tired of this shit. But Jack, now that you finished The Last of Us, how do you feel, sir, about the ending? And let's just keep it short, and we'll move on quickly.
Spoilers? You want me to go to spoilers?
Yeah, spoilers, bro. No one spoilers. I don't give a fuck. We're
All
talking
right,
about the
so
ending of
spoil-
this
if
shit.
you have that,
Spoilers, bro.
Spoiler
Alert, bro. We're talking about it. All right.
You might be to get out of here.
We should get like an image on the screen.
We saying it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. All right. So if you're super sensitive, we're giving you much time, a lot of time right now to get the hell out of here or just mute it. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about it for only a couple of minutes, then, and we gonna move on to something else. I said spoiler alert. True Virgo. I said spoiler alert. So mute the shit. Mute the stream. Mute the stream, or just leave for a second. All right. Jack, how did you feel about this?
I'll give you a thumbs up when we're done.
All right, yeah, we'll let you know. We'll type it in the chat when we're done. All right? Go ahead, Jack.
When I originally beat the game and got to the ending, you know what I mean? I actually burst out in like laughter. Like I was laughing at shit. I understood it kind of, but I was still like, the ending don't really sit too well with me. You know what I mean? I mean, I was indifferent about it, right?
Like
Same
me.
shit with the Joel shit. I was
A little bit. Okay.
I was indifferent. But the more I thought about it, it was same shit with the Joel shit. At first I was like, nah. Then I started thinking about it. Same shit with this. Started thinking about it. I'm like, I understood the ending, but now I was like, other people's interpretation of it, I truly understand. Because when I first was playing the ending, I'm like, revenge. You know what I mean? I think a lot of us, we want revenge. We want revenge. But, you know what I mean? It was more like I guess you'll say she was looking more for closure than revenge. And that could come without, doing certain shit. And it's a couple of videos. I tweeted them out today. It's 2 videos I tweeted out. They did a way better job than I could ever do explaining how I feel about certain shit in the game. So I just say watch them 2 videos. But the ending definitely has grown on me since the first initial reaction. The game is fucking heat, yo. The game is heat. The story has definitely grown on me. 2 things that kind of strike me as weird, though, and I know why they did them. I don't know if I would have did it like this, though. Abby. It's like you play as Abby. It feel like you damn near play as her like the majority of the game, which I don't even know if that's true or not. But you play as her the whole second half of the game. She feel like the main character if you just run back the game. She feel like she the main character. She focus on the story, which I guess that was their intention. I don't fucking know. And she had a better ending. She had a way better ending than Ellie. She ended up making it to the Fireflies. We didn't peep it.
Yeah.
And they both got closure. Just it was crazy. Ellie had to lose everything, even her fucking 2 fingers. She had to lose everything for her to realize, you know what I mean? It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it at a certain point. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go. It was a good life lesson. I really fuck with the story. So yeah, I'm rocking with it.
All right, and let's hear from JMaine.
Yeah. Overall, I actually really liked the game. I actually loved it. Overall, I think I actually like it better than Last of Us Part 1.
Ooh. The gameplay.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Gameplay alone
I agree with you.
It's leaps and bounds ahead of it. And I
story.
think the story. Yeah, it took me a couple days to sit with it, to actually like fully grasp and understand everything. I do like the whole forgiveness thing with Ellie, because to me, when the game ended, or when I thought the game ended at the farm, like she clearly was done with the whole revenge shit, right? So I know a lot of people had an issue like, well, why the hell did she go and try to continue the revenge path if she, at the end of the day, she didn't even get revenge? To me, she was clearly done there, and the only reason why she actually went to go after Abby was, to me, to fulfill something for somebody else, which was Tommy. And I think he pretty much guilted her into doing that. But you could clearly see in her body language and the way she was moving, she didn't want to do that shit. She didn't want to do it. And if she really did, she had plenty of ample opportunities when Abby was hanging up on the goddamn thing. She could have left her there, to be honest, to die. She could have shot her right there. She could have stabbed her right there, but she let her down and she wanted to fight her. And then, you know, you get the whole scene of the forgiveness stuff. Like Jack said, that was a good video too. If you look up like about the whole forgiveness stuff to watch, like it makes sense to me. You know, she was pretty much right at the beginning of trying to repair her relationship with Joel and forgive him for what he did. She, you know, ultimately wanted to die on that table after learning about her pretty much having to die for that. And she didn't get that choice. So she battled with her demons with Joel. And as she was trying to get that chance to forgive him, here comes Abby to take that away from her. She took away that chance from her. So that's when she goes into the revenge path, and she realizes the revenge shit ain't worth it. It's caused the death of friends. It's caused the crippling of Tommy. It causes, you know, her to pretty much get beat to a bloody pulp almost twice. It's just like it was a lot for her. So at the end of the day, to get there and to not go through with it, it's something that, you know, she battled with, but she felt like she probably would feel better doing that than actually killing Abby. So I liked it. I liked Abby as a character a lot. I liked her gameplay sections actually more than Ellie's. And I liked Abby's like story sections and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm fucking with the game, man. I really like it.
Okay.
And the issues I probably would have with it the most is like the pacing. I feel like they did a good job of hyping you up during certain sections and then bringing you all the way back down to zero with a lot of the flashbacks. And not that I didn't like the flashbacks, but it was like you literally get to that fucking theater section and then they bring you to Abby 4 years later. It's like, you serious? Like, this is where we going right now after being at such a high? So yeah.
Okay. Jack, you wanted to say something? Or
Yeah. Well, certain shit we didn't even notice, and some that somebody pointed out. You as the player don't even know. Well, you find out towards the middle or towards the later half of the game that, you know, Ellie wasn't really fucking with Joel, and you don't really know until after, you know, it's like the ending cutscene. It might even be after the credits. I don't even remember.
They're
but
trying
you
to
don't
patch
even
things
realize
up.
that
They're gonna patch
she
things
was
up.
just now starting her.
Patch
Yeah,
things
she
up.
was. She thought back to when he was talking about, you know, forgiveness, and she was really finally, because at the beginning of the game when you with Dana and shit, when she finding VHS tape, she's like, oh, Joel or DVDs. Joel will love to watch this movie. We gonna watch this movie. Didn't know that she ain't really talked to this motherfucker in 2 years, right? You don't know that as the player.
Yeah.
And somebody pointed out to me that I didn't even peep for real, right? If you notice, every time they'll do something crazy, kill somebody, they'll always picture back Joel, Abby, her daddy, dead on the ground. It's just like a horror movie type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when they finally start doing like selfless shit or like it ain't worth it, I'm gonna turn the other cheek type
His
shit.
dad is alive in the
they
dream.
start visualizing they pops being alive and shit. I didn't even realize that like playing the game, but like little subtle shit like that, man. It made me appreciate the game, yo.
No,
it made me appreciate the story a little bit more, man.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, to be honest, Ellie, she just wasn't about that revenge life, dog. Like, if you really look at a lot of the beats of the game, the whole Nora shit, like her torturing Nora, and then pretty much literally immediately having fucking PTSD about it. She tried to imitate Joel with the whole point to this port on the map with the two characters in Mel and Owen. She fucked that up completely and ended up killing a pregnant woman, and she felt bad about that. And it was just like all that shit added up. And then with fucking Jesse getting shot and killed, it's like all that added up. It was
she was about to go home though. She was about to go home at the middle. Remember, she was about to leave. She was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, right at the theater. At the theater, it was a wrap.
And that reset the whole shit.
Yep. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at that. We heard, you know, JMaine and Jack's perspective of the ending. They like it a lot. You guys already know how, you know.
You never tell us your shit though, yo.
I did, didn't I? Didn't I? I said, when it comes
to spoilers, we couldn't talk about spoilers.
Okay, so when it comes to The Last of Us,
you never say your shit.
I know. When it comes to The Last of Us, Part 2, I like the game a lot. I told you when it comes to gameplay and stuff, it surpasses the original in that department. But when it comes to like pacing, story, I think the first one did it better, to be honest. And I think the first one is I think right now a lot of people are in kind of a honeymoon phase. I think in a couple of years, when it's being looked back, then we're gonna see how people really think. And the more people go back and play the first one, in terms of just story, they're gonna see how well done that story was in comparison to The Last of Us Part 2. And I'll keep it there and keep it short.
I got a question for you though. Did you feel some type of way about Ellie not getting revenge on Abby at the end of the game? Like pretty much the whole purpose of the game. The purpose of the game.
You know what? I kind of saw it coming, whether you believe me or not. I kind of saw it. Okay. She's not gonna kill Abby. You know what I mean? You know why? Why I saw it coming? Because how the weakened state she was in. Because Abby was just too weak and helpless. I feel like maybe the ending would have played differently if Abby wasn't captured, not tied up like that. Maybe if she was fresh, I think the ending the scenario could have played different. But as soon as I seen Abby in that weakened state, hair cut off, I already knew from that point when I played the game, I knew Ellie's not gonna kill this girl, bro. Somehow they're gonna let go.
I would have played out different though if she wasn't in that state, because Abby would have beat her ass.
She would have
whooped on her ass in that state.
Yeah, so I feel like that's how I personally saw that coming. When I saw her weakened like that, I'm like, Ellie's not gonna kill her, bro. Ellie's not gonna kill her because of that. So when it comes to the part where you're triggering, I'm like, she's gonna end up letting go, and she ended up letting go. Like Jack said, when I got to the end of the game, I just didn't feel anything, bro. I don't know if that's how the game was supposed to make me feel. I just really didn't feel anything. You know what I mean? If the game was supposed to do that, then they did a good job doing that then. Because I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel anything. I didn't really feel nothing. Like I see the whole point thinking back with like, okay, they put this huge emphasis in playing the guitar throughout the whole game. You pick up the guitar 3 or 4 times, you have to play it, right? They do this whole emphasis. Oh, Joe taught me that you get to the end of the game, the last scene is you can't play the guitar anymore, and the whole revenge thing. So I understand what they're trying to do, bro, here. But at the end of the day, like when I just watched all of it, I just didn't really feel anything. Like I wasn't really too satisfied with the ending, though. I didn't really feel anything.
Why you said Allie didn't feel nothing?
I don't think she felt anything. If you think back on it, because like she knew she was really calling Dina bluff when Dina said, "If you leave, I'm done. I'm packing up. I'm leaving." Right? She went all the way out there, realized it wasn't worth it, lost her fucking fingers, came back.
And she's gone.
Everything's gone. She just sat there trying to play I can't even do my own. The only copy I got besides killing her, I can't even do that, right?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
She was just looking out. I don't think she felt anything, right?
I don't know. But I feel like how The Last of Us 1 ended, like we played that recently. Like I beat it on Grounded Plus. I got the platinum this year, so it's fresh in my mind. So this is not something that I'm just nostalgia or anything. It's literally fresh in my mind, and that's probably my 5th time playing that game. I had to rerun it and run it quickly and get all the collectibles too. So it's like I said, it's fresh in my mind, and I just felt like the first game, when it comes just to story and pace, I think it did it just so much better, bro. It just is what it is. Just my opinion on it. If you have a different opinion, I'm not even mad at you. We're all different. So, but I just think the first one did it better, bro. I think the first one did it better in terms of story, bro.
I was asking how would people feel. I asked my streamers how would people feel if they did like Seattle Day 1 with Ellie, Seattle Day 1 is Abby type shit. And the reason I think the 2 reasons I think they didn't do it like that was because they didn't want to immediately humanize the WLF, right? They didn't really want you, because then if they do that, I'm not gonna want to kill. Mel already got a baby pregnant. I'm not gonna want to kill her and Owen. They ain't really do shit, right? So I think that's why they did. And I think they didn't want to keep switching back and forth who you play with. I think that's why they did.
You think a lot of things could be cut out? You think this game could have been 5 hours shorter, to be honest, and probably been a much better paced video game? If they cut a lot of stuff out,
the game is very long, bro.
They could have cut out at least a good 5 hours on the low, bro, of that game, bro. It might have been better paced than maybe, especially with the Abby sections. I don't know. I think they could have cut out like a good 5 hours, bro. Because I understand the whole point of like getting the thing for Lev's sister just for her to get clapped later. Like what I mean? Like it just seems like some filler. It does feel like filler content, but that's all I'm gonna say though. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they wanted to draw parallels too.
Yeah, the whole thing about Abby, because that's Abby helping out a Warren faction. That's her helping out her enemy. So that's her showing forgiveness at the same time too.
Yeah, she's a top sergeant.
That was the parallels there with that, like her showing forgiveness for a faction that pretty much, took out her people as well.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll leave it there, man. But Last of Us is a great game, and it's gonna be talked about for a while. You know, Angry Joe currently has like a big trending video on it. You know, he gave the game a 6 out of 10, and people are really upset at that.
He did a good review.
No, bro.
I didn't watch it, but I seen the picture on Twitter.
Hey,
It was
man.
actually a great review.
Imagine watching an Angry Joe review in 2020.
I don't
know
have
what I hate about
this
this
game,
game.
but it's funny, Jack, seeing defended OD.
No, Jack liked the
'Cause it
game,
makes
bro.
sense.
He liked the game, but he liked it, bro.
This is the problem I have with this game and the way people are talking about it, right? This game is not perfect, right? I really like the game. It's not perfect, but instead of actually discussing actual issues with the game, people are stuck on dumb shit. Why did Joel say his name, which he didn't? Why is he so strong in the poster? Bro, get off the. Is she really trying? Like, bro, get off the dumb shit. Let's really discuss the story,
I
the
agree.
elements of the story, the characters. Like, I want to really get in like in-depth conversations with this shit, but people so fucking stuck in the dumb shit. I hate that about this. It made me not want to talk about it. Like, it's so fucking annoying, bro. And
I definitely get you.
I rarely get annoyed with shit like this, bro. But it's just like it's so much other shit you can talk about, bro. But people stuck on the dumb shit. Just I don't know.
Jack, seeing it from an outside perspective and seeing, you know, your reaction and your reactions to other people's reactions, bro.
It's just-
If you
it's
like the
just
game, you like the
annoying,
game, bro. If other people hate the game, fuck them, bro. You like the game.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah,
At
you
the end
like
of the day-
anybody. If you like the game, you like the game, bro.
Regardless of your opinion and the
Yeah,
haters
that's
also don't
literally
need
it.
to go around
I
finding
ignore
videos that
like-
fuck. If they don't like it, fuck them. You like the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jack don't
it-
give a
it-
fuck.
it's
Jack don't give a
like-
fuck.
No, I don't give a fuck at the end of the day, but it's like if you provide reasons why you actually dislike the game, like I linked the review, dude. Half the video he was shitting on the last one. He damn near didn't like first. I'm like, wow, I really like this video because even though he does not like it and I do, he's providing reasons that actually make sense to me. You know what I mean? I just hate when people come out with some dumb shit. Oh, why you don't like the game? Oh, there's lazy writing. Neil Druckmann was a hack writer. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Even he ain't graduate high school, but he a hack writer. Like, come on, bro. Stop this.
Yeah.
It's real.
All right, man. Let's move on. But you know, let's just see how this game lives. You know, over time. I think this probably won't be. I know I want it to be the last time to talk about it, but let's just see how it lives. You know how people feel about it a couple of months down the line, a year down the line.
80% sales drop.
Listen, okay, that's nonsense, JMaine. That's nonsense.
I know.
Every game drops 80%. So if the haters who are using that as like some sort of measuring stick, you're an idiot. But I do feel that this is a honeymoon phase. You remember how Uncharted 4 was lit when it came out?
Bro, that's what I would be saying. That's what I'd be
Uncharted
saying.
4 is still lit though.
No, I disagree with the slander because I actually really like Uncharted 4.
Bro,
however,
I'd be saying that, bro.
I do think that there's a honeymoon phase with this game, and I do believe, call
People
me
are
whatever
gonna
you
turn on
want to
it.
call me, that in a couple years, people will turn around and say, you know what?
It's not as good as the first. It's not as good as the first one. Why? They're gonna say that.
Yeah. I fully believe
They're
that.
not gonna be on the
I
first
fully
one.
believe that.
I'm trying to think. So for meds, for me, like what I like for me playing back the game will obviously tell me a lot of how I feel about the game because that'll let me know like a lot of the stuff that maybe I missed or playing through certain sections over. Be like, now that I'm playing it again, this shit ain't really all of that. But I'm trying to find the areas of the game where like I don't think I'll really be fucking with the second time through. Because even like Abby as a character, a lot of people don't like that. It's like, I don't want to play as her. Like second time playing through, you might not want to play it. Her gameplay sections to me still were some of the best parts of the game. The horror elements that were introduced in the Abby section were goddamn amazing. I had a great time. Her as a character, I like her story beats. So it's just like, for me personally, I'm only speaking of myself though. Like I'm trying to find those areas that might not be fun to play again at the second time. It might even be early in the game.
Second time around, I didn't enjoy myself as much. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Second time around, I didn't enjoy myself as much. I didn't. The first
What
time.
parts were you feeling like a little bit down about? You think?
You got all
Abby?
the upgrades, though. I'm fine.
Yeah, I had all the upgrades and like when I was in the combat scenarios, I was having fun. But just the slower parts of the game, I just didn't care to see no more. I just didn't care to see the slower parts anymore. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like for me to play The Last of Us again, they would have to bring Grounded with a trophy set. Then I will play it again. If not, I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game again. I already got the platinum. I'm not playing this game again.
Oh, that's all. I know it's actually really easy.
It's easy. It's easy. It's nothing to brag about. It's really easy.
Yeah,
it's nothing to brag about.
Okay.
Stupid easy.
It's
It's just a little time consuming that you have to just go find shit but it's not.
Did
a
somebody
hard platinum.
compare this game to MGS2 in the chat?
Yes.
You're an idiot if you do that. Holy shit.
Oh, in terms of people not liking it, and then
people didn't.
years
Very
later.
dumb.
They referred to playing as a different security. You know,
It wasn't like MGS2 because people knew they would play as Abby.
Go read a book.
Because of the leaks.
I didn't know that.
People knew they would play as Abby. And MGS2, they didn't know they would play as Raiden.
No, we didn't know we was gonna play as. Well, we didn't know who she was. We didn't know who she was.
Yeah, we thought it was Ellie's mom at first and shit.
So you know what? You're right. If you avoided the leaks, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
If you was to play Metal Gear Solid 2 now for the first time,
You would lose your mind. If you played MGS2 right, go ahead.
We would have found out. We would have definitely found out that Snake wasn't the main character. Not in comparison.
Oh yeah, the leak.
Yeah. We would have known. In 2020, would have known. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's just how shit happens in this day and age now. If you switch the games around, I mean, like back then, like I was hearing about Metal Gear Solid 2 like in like video game magazine. That's what I was. That I didn't have the internet back then.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, so when I first played the game, I was like, oh shit. Wait, hold up. What's going on here? But like with Last of Us 2, we knew from like months ago we wasn't fucking playing as this guy.
Oh, since we're on The Last of Us, I don't know if we talked about this last podcast, but we did get sales numbers. So this actually confirms this Sony actually coming out telling me the sales numbers of Last of Us confirm some things about Days Gone, Death Stranding to me, and some other games. Because they never said nothing. Nothing.
They underperformed.
They never said. So clearly they didn't do good enough for them to come out and make the tweet saying, not enough to brag. Clearly it wasn't enough, or they would have did it. Because I was just waiting to see. It's like, is Sony doing the Microsoft approach where they're just not going to talk about the numbers anymore? Oh, they're talking about numbers. Oh, that must mean Death Stranding and Days Gone didn't do as good as people think they did. They didn't do as good.
It might be hard for them to do that moving forward because it seems like they're only talking about it when it breaks records.
Oh my god! Get the fuck out. Yo,
but like,
what happened? What? Yo, is it good?
I'm out.
What happened? What happened?
He got a big moth in his room.
I don't do moth.
Chill.
Wow.
A moth. One night. Come on, bro. A moth.
Yo, this guy really wild out, bro.
He'll be back in a minute.
Yo,
somebody get one at a lamp.
Bro,
this guy freaked out over that, bro.
Jesus Christ.
He said, yo,
he freaked out over that.
Yo, OneNyte's like,
I thought it was like a rat or some shit.
Yo, dude, OneNyte is like 6'4" and he's scared of a moth.
A man said a moth, bro. Yo, if he said a wasp, if he said a wasp, I'll be right there with him, bro. I would.
Wasp big as shit.
Me, I will close off the podcast. I'll end it off, and I'll figure out, how to get that out of the room. But this guy said a moth. This guy said a moth, bro. This guy's crazy, bro.
Yo, it'd be the realest fellas that be scared of the weirdest things.
Moths don't even fuck with you. Like, they ain't gonna do shit to you.
They eat your clothes and shit.
Yeah.
I just want to laugh.
Yo, at first I thought a rat ran by his floor or some shit. Like, I'm like, why is he freaking out, bro?
Came out?
Yeah, when did Days Gone come out?
I think March.
If it came out last year, they just proved 2019 was me.
April 26. Yeah, 2019. April 26, 2019.
Okay, you know what's crazy about that, right? Every time they come out with sales numbers for certain games, they would always say, like, Days Gone is like the second best-selling game of the year type shit, right? So the fact that they wouldn't release the numbers on it is like, I don't know, bro. 2019 was just mid as fuck for games, bro.
I don't believe that, Jack, because obviously the best-selling game of the year was Call of Duty.
Yeah, of course.
So are you telling me, bro, there's zero way that Days Gone outsold FIFA. There's no way that Days Gone outsold...
It outsold Far Cry. One of the Far Cry games that came out.
That it outsold 2K? Bro, if it outsold these games, they would be screaming it from the rooftops. There's no way.
Yeah.
I kept hearing Days Gone the second best-selling game here, second best. Like, that's why I'm trying to figure out how is it the second best-selling game in all these regions. But like,
maybe you got to read the fine print in that because there's no way, bro. There's no way it beat FIFA. There's no way it beat Madden. There's no way it beat any of these games.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Jack. If it clearly didn't do it as well as. For them to come.
I'm saying I want to know the number because that's crazy.
Yeah. So
every time a game will come out, oh, it's the second bet. Like, bro,
do we have the numbers? Do we have any form of numbers, bro?
No, that's what I'm asking.
So it's
No,
weird.
nothing
Yeah.
concrete at least. It's
Yeah.
a lot of estimates and shit out there, speculation.
You think Days Gone did 10 million? You think Days Gone did around
Hell no.
5 million? How about 5? Okay, no. Okay, maybe I'm.
I think it did 5.
You think it did 5 million? You think?
Like 5 or 6.
Probably like 5 or 6. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
And that's not bad.
5 million, I think though, because it did. It outsold us. No, it was some Ubisoft game. They said the Ubisoft game sold 5 million copies, and they say Days Gone outsold.
It might have done 5 million.
In 2019, Ubisoft didn't release any major games in 2019.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
Ubisoft
We don't know.
They said this shit outsold.
all of their 2019 games. So
I don't know.
Shit, all I know is Last of Us got me $70, and I'm still waiting on the Gamer 2323 to send me my goddamn money. He ducking me, so
Jeremy.
I'm about to pull my Patreon.
Jeremy, I know you be lurking in PSP, watching
Jeremy,
on the low, bro.
facts.
Send my niggas money, bro, Jeremy, bro.
I
Send my
DM'd him
niggas
and everything.
money.
That boy ducking. I know his Twitch donations be popping too. That
Go ahead
needs
and
some money, man.
Go ahead and send my boys money. I know, Jeremy, you be lurking too, bro. So I know you gonna hear this. So send that boy that money. What's it called? So, I didn't even say the sales number that Last of Us did. It did 4 million in 3 days.
Yeah, 4 million 3 days. Also, Spider-Man.
JMaine was wrong. JMaine was wrong. You told people you're gonna do 5 million. First of all,
I said it was going to do 5 million.
You said it was going to do 5 million in 3 days.
I also told people it was going to do better than Spider-Man. And
But you lucky though.
It's a rated M game and shit like that. So
yeah,
that has nothing to do with it.
You got dumb niggas the fuck out of here, but you definitely didn't get me the fuck out of here because Animal Crossing is still, my hands on what I said, will be the best selling exclusive all year this year. Nothing's beating Animal Crossing this year. And that's just a fact.
I never bet against that. What you talking about?
But you were.
I said first 3 days. I said first 3 days of Animal Crossing.
But we know in 11 days it did 11 million. It did 11 million.
And what did that mean for the first 3 days?
So what? Okay, never mind.
That means 3 million in the first 3 days.
It doesn't mean 3 million for the first day. You know, games do the most.
Okay, so if you can't give me a number, then what's the argument?
they don't have the numbers, JMaine. They don't have the numbers. But do you honestly think that it didn't do 4?
He doesn't. He knows. He knows it did more.
I don't know. We don't know,
bro. My nigga,
JMaine.
JMaine's talking so much shit. You know why? Because we have 3 days numbers of Japan only, and Japan only was over 2.5 million.
To say,
JMaine, hear what I said?
Animal Crossing is more popular in Japan than anywhere else. That could be the case.
It's not. The numbers
That
don't
could be the
support
case.
that. The numbers don't support that.
That could be the case.
You're the numbers guy.
You're telling me in Japan alone, Animal Crossing did 2.5 million in 3 days. It's hard for you to believe it did more than 4 million in 3 days in the world. In the world.
I only deal with the facts.
All right, you got it, Chief. You got it, Chief.
Yeah, you can't prove it though.
All right, but you got it, Chief. You know, if we want to play oblivious,
circumstantial evidence, and that shit is stacked against you, JMaine.
bro. That's more than half in Japan alone, bro. That's more than half of the Last of Us sales in Japan alone. But
Hernandez got locked up for life.
since we're talking about Animal Crossing, I think we got new sales figures for that as well, and we're gonna end off the podcast over here. I think it sold 5 million in Japan, lifetimes. In Japan alone.
Lifetime 5 million?
In Japan alone, yeah.
They said 16 to 6 weeks.
Jesus.
That's kind of crazy, bro. That game is doing crazy
16,
numbers.
not 16, 13.
13, yeah.
13.
Crazy numbers,
You thinking of
bro.
Merc?
Hey, how come Nintendo games always sell crazy numbers, huh?
Stupid numbers, bro.
Because they ain't got nothing else to buy on the
They
platform.
have thing called exclusives.
Because people buy Nintendo consoles to play Nintendo games. That's why. Let's be
Point
real.
blank.
Here's my question, right?
Yeah,
Whenever
exactly,
a Sony game
exactly.
sells like a couple million, everybody starts screaming about it.
What's good?
But when
What are you back?
Okay.
okay.
Is Mothra gone? Is Mothra gone?
Yo, I hate him, bro. I fucking hate him. But yeah, I think he's dead. I feel bleaching him, so I think he's alright.
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna read these super chats and we're gonna get the hell out of here, man. It's been a good.
Jeremy
podcast.
said he
Good
don't owe
conversation.
me anything. Let me
Good
pull up
conversation.
this
Where did
bitch
he-
ass motherfucker.
Where did he say that? Where did he say that?
Wow.
He
Wow.
said, I don't know you nothing, sucker.
Oh man.
I mean, listen, I don't know the details of you guys' bet, but yo, flaking on bets on the internet is not good.
All right, this super chat is from King Kovu. He says this won't help the stereotype of Nintendo gamers being pedos. Oof. You know what I mean? Some spooky shit going on in the Smash community. NCR Life, Super Smash Bros. Got a whole new meaning. I see what you did there.
If my man is a Fallout New Vegas fan and that's a new California Republic for life, I'm down with it.
That's right.
Notorious Nicholas with another donation. He says, imagine if Thor kills Kratos in God of War 2 and Atreus goes out to kill the Norse gods for vengeance, but in the end, he forgives Thor. Bruh. Will Thomas...
Two totally different things.
Thomas says, honeymoon phase sounds like a slick way of saying people's opinions of the game / story is wrong. No. We'll just wait and see because I've seen it happen. That's all I'm saying. I've seen people turn on games later, bro. I've seen people turn on games.
It's just a matter of your opinion. Right when you finish like a movie or a book or something,
it changes, bro.
When it's fresh, you feel a certain kind of way. But once you let it settle in, you feel different.
It is true.
That could go both ways, though. That go both ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, some people can like it more. Yeah, you're right.
And then it settles and you love it. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. It goes both ways, JMaine. It definitely does. All right, so we're going to get the hell out of here. I think we hit the 2-hour mark. It's been a good podcast. Great discussions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody for watching live, man. Can we get 200 likes before we get out of here? Would appreciate it. Or at least try. There's over 300 people watching currently. You know what I mean? So it would be nice. We're going to do the outros. And we're going to start. You see, I didn't say outroductions today, huh? You see that?
That's your word, though, man.
That's a real word, though. That's a real word, though.
That's a real word.
That's a real word, though, by the way. We're going to start off with our guests. We're going to start off with Meds.
All right, I hope I didn't ruin your night, everybody.
You're a good
listen,
man.
I don't really have anything to say.
Should we sign it up? Oh man,
I stream sometimes. I recently became a Persona fan, if you couldn't tell by my background. So I'm gonna be streaming Persona 4 on Twitch. That's Jack's favorite Persona, by the way. And yeah, one last thing: wear your mask. Goodbye.
Facts. Virus trying to make a comeback, though.
yo, where did this guy come from? My windows are shut, fam. Yo.
My UK brother, man. Do your outro.
Yo, what fucking game had the Moth boss?
Hey, what's good, people? Sorry before I was rudely interrupted by unworthy adversary. Yeah, man. You know, Moth is an ally, but this guy wasn't an ally, bro. He wasn't an ally. I ain't having that shit. Bro, I just don't do moths. Look, I'll pick up a spider. I just don't like them. They're ugly, man. Move away from me, bro.
You'll pick up a spider, but you won't do it, man. What?
Yeah, that makes no
Yeah, bro.
sense.
Fuck spiders.
I fuck spiders,
You
bro.
wildin', dog.
No, I
Spider
don't
can fucking
like them,
kill
bro.
you, bro.
Don't like them. Don't like them.
That's crazy.
Like, if I had the spider in my room, the moth would probably hit the web and just get eaten by the spider. But I ain't got the homie in here today.
That's true.
But
Or you're one of those spider bro kind of guys.
yeah, I just keep. If they park up in the corner of my room, you can just have that spot. Just eat flies and all that shit.
Oh shit! Real quick before we head out, thanks Red Hood in the chat. Y'all heard Sony is thinking about acquiring splash damage or some shit like that? Y'all heard that?
Oh, yeah.
Splash damage, yeah. So who knows, man? Gears Tactics might not get a sequel no more by at least splash damage because Sony's looking to buy some more studios. So that's cool. We'll see what happens though. It's rumors though, right?
And the Warframe studio too, I think, was under that umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh please,
Digital
Please,
Extremes and Splash Damage.
That's
Yeah,
Med's
like-
game. That's Med's game.
Anyway,
Yeah.
appreciated. It's much appreciated for having me on. On the rare occasions I do come on. Sorry, I was really interrupted, as I said before. But yeah, it was fun. Good conversation. Appreciate it.
No problem, dog. In the panel, we're gonna start off with JMaine.
All right, appreciate everybody for coming through the podcast. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Check out the Patreon, of course, and everybody's individual content here. Follow us. Follow me, I should say, on Twitter at JMaine518 and YouTube JMaine518. Yeah, catch y'all next week. Have a good weekend.
Alex.
Oh, sorry, itchy eye. It was the doobie. So thanks everybody for coming out and watching. Check this out. I am now dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you don't want to go to Twitch, you have it on YouTube. If you don't want to go to YouTube and have a better video, you go to Twitch. Tomorrow night is CSGO, Can We Escape Silver? Meds is on there. He's Silver 1. It's bad. It's really bad. It's so
suck.
bad that it's good. Okay? I just finished Splinter Cell Chaos, Pandora tomorrow. So Saturday and Sunday will be Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, what everyone tells me is the best one. And then Mondays, if everything goes well, OneNyte and Gaming Addict and Death Singer and I are playing Divinity 2 Original Sin. It's Divinity with the Discord, so you can check that out too.
Cool.
So lots of content.
Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Good conversations this week. Check me out, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, no longer Mixer. JackMove Johnny. Y'all know how to get in touch with me, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. I got to go make sure I didn't get finessed by some Indian tech scammers, and I'm going to play The Last of Us 2 again, all right? I'm going to let y'all.
All right, yeah, that's it for today's episode. Once again, consider checking out our Patreon. We did Off the Record this week, 2.5 hour podcast, a lot of fun. I think we're 26 episodes deep, 29 maybe, or some shit. I don't know, man. We have a whole lot of extra episodes if you guys want more things to listen to on your commute, at work, at home, while you're gaming, whatever. We got more content over there, and it's a really fun podcast. So make sure you guys check out that. The podcast, like I said, can be found on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play. Share the podcast, hit the like button, support your boys. We're growing, man. We see the numbers. It's growing for us. So we appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us. Also, we have a new Patreon goal. When we have 300 patrons, we're gonna be incorporating a movie night. We're gonna be watching a movie once a month with our Patreons.
Don't
once
let Alec
a
pick
month.
the movie.
Let him pick the movie.
It should be.
We watching
That's-
40-year-old version.
You set up a poll and let the patrons pick.
Yeah.
40-year-old version is gonna be the
That's a
first
good point.
movie.
That's
If you
a
pick
good
me-
goal, man. That's a good goal to do.
If you pick me, get ready for either The Rock, Demolition Man,
Face Off.
Heat, or Face Off.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're
I've never
doing.
seen any of those movies.
What?
Yo, this will be good for a movie night. We got to get this goal. So when we get 300 patrons, we're not too far away. I think we need like 40 more or some shit like that around there. 40 something more. When we get 300, we're going to be doing monthly movie nights. Once a month, we're going to be doing a movie night. So that's going to be pretty dope to see.
So what about anime? Like some anime movies in there.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
anime
Oh,
movies.
prison school,
There's
let's
anime
go.
movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's watch Prison.
I also want to wish happy birthday to Salazar. You know what I mean? Longtime supporter of the podcast, and we appreciate you. We see you in the chats. I see you in my Twitch chat all the time. You're probably everywhere in everybody's Twitch chat. So we appreciate you, all right?
Yeah, he supports me too.
Happy birthday. And we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.